when he shouted in the background, "You've only got Chermiti," I have no idea what he meant. I was like, no.
Just went quiet. I was like, "Are we on? Are we not on? What's
I
going
always
on?"
like, "You've only got Chermiti." What's he talking about? And then I never know what he's talking about. So, yes, everybody, hello, welcome along to your match day coverage here on the Rangers Rabble YouTube channel. It is Old Firm Day. It is a day that I don't want to say it too loudly. Wee bit of confidence in the air. Not too much confidence because, these things can come back and bite you in the arse. But there's a wee bit of confidence in the air. So, yes, hello, everybody. My name is Martin. I'm your host today. And my co-host is Ash. Ash, how are you?
Very well, thanks, folks. And Happy New Year to everyone. I think I'm in the very small window that's left that I can still say that because I haven't been on the pod for a week or so.
It's like
So
the
everyone
3rd of January. The New Year stuff's done.
Well, listen, it's a good kind of bookend today because 2025 can go in the bin of history books for Rangers fans, and let's hope we get off to a great flyer in 2026 with today's game. And let's just say that the lineup's given me a little bit of confidence. I'm feeling not overly confident, like you say, Martin, but that's about as good as it can get, I think, for what Danny Rose got at his disposal.
There's loads of things we can discuss, obviously. One of the things I didn't think we would be discussing would be that for this Old Firm game, we're all relatively happy that Asgard's in the midfield.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Chermiti's up front, and we're looking forward to seeing if he can improve. Sutter's back in the defence. We've got Sterling at right back, no Tav, no Aarons. Football's a strange game, Ash.
It is, and I think with Asgard, he's got a lot of flack, and rightfully so, because he's not lived up to the hype that Russell Martin gave him when he came in. But look, he scored 2 big goals in recent games. I think his confidence is up, and you can see that with what he's been doing in recent performances. And actually, that was probably for me the only question mark you had today. Would you put Asgard? Would you put Dio in there, or would you bring Sterling into midfield? But other than that, I don't really see what else Rule could do. That's as strong a starting 11 as we've had at Parkhead for a long time in terms of what he's got available.
Excuse me, still recovering, folks. Still recovering. There's plenty of positives to take, right? Get into this game. I don't know how it will look at half time when me and Kenny come back for the half time show. I don't know how it will look at full time or whatever. But get into this game. We're getting into with a little bit of confidence, Ash. We're getting with we're kind of chests puffed out a wee bit. And one of the first comments that we get from one of our very own members, one of our long-time members, no new signings yet. So,
yeah,
as happy and as positive as we want to be getting into a game at Parkhead, which is, a really difficult place to go and try and get a win, there's always time for a wee bit of negative before the game. Why not?
Paul is absolutely bang on the money, to be honest, because I had that thought as well. We are traditionally so slow in the transfer window. And what annoys me even more, Martin, is that Celtic have made a signing, Hearts have made a signing. We've known since the middle of September our squad needed serious work, and yet we've gone into today's game without any new faces. So Paul's right. I don't want to be negative, but he's spot on. It's a shame that we haven't given Danny Rule any new tools to play with today. But from what's there, we should be able to go out and put a decent performance on.
There's a few teams in League One and League Two that have made signings as well.
Yeah.
But I don't want to rub that in. But yeah. I mean, look, Ash, in all seriousness, we're going to hear for Yusuf Chermiti in a wee second. That'll be interesting. And we'll see if a first-time producer, can get it set up properly and get rid of the graphics properly and get it all going. We'll see. He's not the best.
He'll smash it.
He's not the best producer in the world. He's not the best for the graphics. I had to come in and kind of do it for him today. But we'll see how he gets on. But genuinely getting into this game, how are you feeling about it? Before we discuss the starting lineup and who needs to do what and the manager's decisions, tactical decisions, will it maybe need to change it during the game? What do we expect for Celtic? Just as an overview of the game, how confident are you getting into it?
I think we're in as good a position as we could be, Martin. I think if you put Celtic to one side at the moment because they have their own problems to deal with, Danny Rule has done so much positive work since he's come in. Defensively, I'm more confident that we're not going to have as many kind of calamities as we've previously had. I think he's made us much more robust in that regard. I think going forward, we still lack a little bit of something. But look, I mean, the team have shown over the last few games that they can win in different ways. I think the overall performance in the last couple of games has been better. We've created a little bit more than we had previously. And we know that, Celtic defensively are really, really weak. So they are there to be got at. By the same token, they do create quite a lot of chances apart from the Motherwell game. So it's going to be a really interesting game. I think it's going to be blood and thunder. I think it's going to be fast, and I think there's going to be goals. But this is probably as good as I've felt going into a game at Parkhead for a wee while. Albeit, you have to be honest and say this team have consistently failed to capitalise on opportunities. Semi-final, Tynecastle. So here's hoping third time lucky we go, because that stadium today is on the precipice of poison. And if we can start well and we can get an early blow in, what a 90 minutes we could have. And, it doesn't get much better for the players in terms of the opportunity. So let's hope they grasp this one the way that they haven't in previous opportunities.
And by the way, spare a thought for the supporters who had to be in there at 4:00 in the morning. It's absolutely freezing out there. And they've been in there. And what was great, Ash, if anybody's seen it on socials, as soon as the Rangers players arrived at the ground, they were right out there to the support.
Yeah, fantastic. What commitment. I mean, having to travel, a lot of people have travelled many, many hours overnight to get to the stadium, the 3 hours before kickoff, and then being stuck outside freezing for 90 minutes. So the players, that's even before the game kicks off, the players are due the fans a performance. And you're right, it's nice that they went over and given them a little bit of respect and acknowledged that. And let's hope that means something to them when they're coming out the tunnel at kickoff.
Let's hope it does indeed. Now, I could do this myself, but I think I'm going to wait and let to see if our producer can get this interview lined up and see if we can now hear from Yusuf Chermiti. Can
Yusuf,
we?
It's the first game of 2026 at an Old Firm derby to get started. How are you feeling ahead of this one?
Yeah, obviously we know the quality of the opponent. It's the first game here for me as well. First derby away. So yeah, we are expecting a good game from both teams. But of course, we're going to try to improve and show everyone our identity.
What will the squad need to show in the performance today to get the result that you want?
I think today is not about quality or about who is better on the pitch. It's about spirit. Of course, we know already all the story of fans, everything. So I think it's about the spirit.
Yeah, as a player, these kind of games, the derby fixtures, you see what it means to everyone. This must be the kind of games that you want to be involved in.
Yeah, so I always want to be here. This is a game that I would like to play. I always been for this game, so I think I just have to thank God to be here.
For the squad, the submitting game was really positive for you as an individual. It was a positive night as well. How much are you hoping to build on that today?
Yeah, as I said before, I think today is not about quality or what we've been doing. Even if we were bad in the last two results, I think today is about spirit and brave.
Well, I had a wee kind of sneezing attack there, so apologies if I've come back and my eyes are a bit red. Do you know what I liked about that, Ash? And he's 100% spot on. It's not about quality. It's not about how good you are. It's not about who the better team is. It's about what you do on the pitch. It's about getting the goal. Basically, what he was saying was it's about who scores the most goals and who's up for the fight.
100%. I mean, Old Firm games aren't typically always won by the team with the most quality. It's the team with the most heart. And what I like, as you say, is that's clearly been drilled into him. He was asked that question a few different ways and he gave the same answer. It's about who wants it more. It's about who's going to fight for each other. It's about who's going to win the second balls. And actually, that's something he's been a little bit better at in recent weeks. And, we know that Rule is relatively inexperienced in terms of a manager, outright manager, but he's been involved in some big derbies, Bayern Munich, Dortmund. He's been involved in the German national team, etc. So he, from the press interview yesterday, he gets it, and clearly that's been a focal point of the team talk today. It's about fight for your teammate, fight for the fans, and if you do that, we'll put ourselves in a pretty good good position to potentially win the game. So that's heartening that it's not going to be pretty football, because that doesn't often tend to get winners in Old Firm games.
And this Great Wall of Canada spot on. Danny doesn't mind winning ugly. Martin was more bothered about possession, which I think is now what they've got, if I'm being honest. So I'm kind of hoping that it works in our favour. But again, I'm not going to jump on here and go, we're going to win. This is going to be so comfortable. It's going to be easy. I'll have my slippers on. I will have my slippers on because I always wear my slippers. But yeah, I tell you what.
Sorry, Martin, can I just jump on that point there? Sorry, that you're talking about there in terms of victory.
What, slippers?
Well, yes, let's talk slippers, actually. We might have to do that at half-time if things aren't going our way, but hopefully that's not the case. Just in terms of the Celtic, though, let's be really clear. They've had a terrible run of results, but apart from the Motherwell game, they do create quite a lot of chances. So I think it would be foolhardy to think that this is going to be a shoe-in, to be honest. They'll put us under quite a lot of pressure. Suter's obviously not long back into the team. Manny Fernandez, we know, can be a little bit lackadaisical on the ball, take some chances. So it's so important that we don't give them any gifts, because if we do, it's going to be a really difficult afternoon. So whilst they're a bit of a laughing stock at the moment, if they'd taken some of the chances that's fallen their way in recent matches, minus the Motherwell game, it could have been a different outcome for them. So we have to be really careful, and I hope the players aren't too confident, if that makes sense. We can be as fans, but the players have to be on it from the first whistle.
Listen, football can change so quickly, so quickly. And again, I'm like you. I feel a lot more confident than I have in recent games going to Parkhead. I really have. I really do. Sorry, but you can be as confident as you want. It doesn't mean that we're going to go there and steamroll Celtic in their own backyard. That very rarely ever happens. But we can be confident. So let's hear for the manager then, shall we? If our producer Alex has got that lined up in the background, let's hear for Danny Rule.
Danny, Happy New Year. It's a huge fixture to start 2026. How are you feeling ahead of this one?
Yeah, Happy New Year as well. I think if you want to go in a new year, it's fantastic to have this game ahead. We will enjoy this game. We are ready for this today. When I look to my eyes to my players, I really believe and have a conviction to go with a lot of positive mindset into. We know it will be a tough one. Yeah, there's our opponent. They will also fight for everything. I expect a fantastic atmosphere, and hopefully we bring the stadium, make it quiet and loud for us.
Yeah, you led the players out to see the supporters there. How special was that just before the game?
Yeah, a big respect to our supporters. I think there was an early kickoff. You have to come early here. We want to show that we want to have the relationship. We will fight for them. We will fight for the club today, and hopefully we have a great result today as well.
On team news today, there's two changes. Dujon Sterling and Connor Barron are back in. Can you just talk us through those?
Yeah, I think Connor is back in the team. He did really well the last couple of games. The last game was about load management. Dujon is back. I think this is also helpful. He gives us a strong defense line. And in the attacking stuff, we have players that can hurt the opponent. And if we find the balance right and we bring our weapon on and we have a good structure against the ball, I think then it's a lot of fun.
You speak about the maybe extras that come with this game, the emotions too. Is that something you talk to the players about before the game?
Yeah, I think two ways. Yeah. It's about, for me, emotional level, and I know our emotional level will be there. We need a good brain as well, and we have to understand from the tactical side what is necessary today. And if we bring both together, I'm totally convinced we can make a good game.
I like that. I do. And there was a few people saying, I don't like him smiling and stuff like that before an Old Firm game. I love the message that he's put out. It doesn't, look, again, and I feel like I'm going to repeat myself quite a lot. It doesn't mean we're going to go out and win. But what he's basically saying, Ash, is I've got my players ready. They understand what they have to do. I've looked them all in the eye. I believe in them. And he's given his own players confidence.
Correct. And he can smile all he wants as long as the players aren't grinning from ear to ear coming out the tunnel. And we saw that with Chermiti, game faces on. They know what he needs to do. Rule, that's just kind of his personality. But what I really like about what he's done today, Martin, for me, is he's learned the lesson from the semi-final, where I think we showed Celtic far too much respect with the lineup, going with the back three. We just invited them onto us from the first whistle, and that got their tails up. Whereas today, I think what he's done is he's been like, no, we're going to put Sterling in, give us a little bit more solidity, try and nullify the threat of Maeda, and actually we're going to put in some players going forward that can really hurt Celtic, because we know there's going to be space in behind, because they're going to come out to play. They're going to try and play out from the back. There is opportunities for us there if we get our press right and if we all work together as a team. So, yeah, I mean, who knows how things are going to work out for Rule, but I really like the fact that he is learning, he's adapted, he's pragmatic, and he's been given the chance today to pick a team that will give us hopefully a different outcome to the semi-final, and he's taken it. So he deserves a lot of praise for that. Now it's just down to these 90 minutes, and will the players perform for him and get us the result that we need?
And one of the big changes that's been made is Dujon Sterling brought back into the team. He's obviously played centre back for all the games that he's been brought back in, Ash. I don't know if I feel a lot more confident with Dujon Sterling at right back and John Souttar at centre back, or I would have preferred Sterling at centre back with Aarons or whatever at right back. I think it's maybe a wee bit of a catch-22 there. But Sterling's best position is without a doubt right back. And we've seen that, I think, was it his first game back? He was playing centre back and right back and right wing. He was doing it all. He was given the game off. He's been given a bit of time to rest. So Dujon Sterling coming in to play his natural game, that only benefits us. He is without a doubt, Ash, our best right back.
Yeah, I would argue he's without a doubt one of our best players at the club in general. And that's even when he's playing out of position in some cases as well. I mean, I think that it's a brave move from Rule putting Sterling in there, taking Tav out the firing line, particularly given that Tavernier was put up for the press conference yesterday. I don't know if that's been a bit of a red herring, because typically the player that goes up for the press conference is a shoo-in, although Tav looked a bit glum, so maybe he knew.
Well, especially being the captain, going to the press conference.
Correct. So I would imagine they probably knew the lineup at that point. But look, for me, Sterling defensively just has instincts that a lot of our players don't. Maeda has caused Tav many a problem in many Old Firm games, and I think Maeda's back on the left tonight. I think against Motherwell he was more central and he was pretty useless. But off the left he can cause us problems. So Sterling for me has got that instinct to defend. He's got the pace in the legs that Tav just doesn't have anymore. So that will help cover Maeda. And the reality is, Sterling probably isn't going to get too far up the byline. He's probably not going to be throwing in that many crosses, but I'm fine with that because you've got Moore and you've got Gassama and you've got Asgard who should take on a bit of the responsibility in terms of creating chances. So for me, the important thing for Sterling today is you be solidly defensive solid, if that's the right way to say it, and then you let players in front of you do their job, because like I say, the last thing we can afford to do is lose an early goal or lose a stupid goal. And let's be honest, we've lost quite a few stupid goals with Tav at back posts, etc., in quite a few Old Firm games. So I like that. I'm happy that Sterling's back in today. I'm pleased to see him there.
I mean, he's not. I don't really think anybody's really as quick as Maeda in Scotland. I think he's probably the fastest player in Scotland, to be fair. But if there's one person who can attempt, at least, to try and keep up with him, it would be Dujon Sterling.
Yeah, you're right. He's probably quicker than Sterling, but I mentioned earlier Sterling's defensive instincts. He hopefully won't give Maeda that half a yard that he needs to get in front of him and get away. I think he'll positionally be a little bit stronger, and I think he'll also be more physical with Maeda than Tav is, and that can unsettle players. That can make players uncomfortable, and that's maybe something we've lacked in previous Old Firm games where we've not been as physical as I'd like us to be, and maybe Celtic have won that physical battle. We've got a lot of quite big players in our squad today, which will be important both in terms of open play, but also at set pieces. Fernandez, Asgard, Chermiti, Souttar, those guys, both defensively and from an attacking point of view, should cause Celtic problems at set pieces, and they've conceded quite a few set piece goals in the last round of fixtures. So that for me is something to look at because we've improved our set piece kind of success rate in recent weeks. So we've got a much more physical team than we've had previously, I think, and that hopefully is going to be beneficial.
Now, we've discussed Barron and Raskin to death. I'm glad to see Connor Barron back in after being given a rest, so he'll be 100% getting into this game in the midfield battle, which is obviously mega important in these games. Tello Asgard, Ash, has what's that, 2-2 goal wise?
Yeah.
The worry for me, the only worry for me with Asgard is wanting too much time on the ball and not really recognising what's round about him, Ash. In this game, especially the first 15-20 minutes, you don't get a second. Well, normally you don't. I have no idea how this game's going to pan out. Normally, you don't. We need Asgard to be on it and to be vigilant for the first whistle.
Yes, because like you, he wants too many touches, he wants too much time on the ball, and players in Scotland just hoover that up. He doesn't have a second to think and he loses the ball. And for me, I wondered when I saw the lineup, will Moore be central and Asgard left, or will Moore be left and Asgard central? Because if Asgard loses the ball centrally, it puts us under a little bit of pressure. When he's out on the wing, it's not quite so bad because you should have cover in behind. So, Asgard's not had the best Old Firm recent game. When he got sent off, he was really poor leading up to that takes a silly touch and then gets sent off. I thought at the game at Ibrox he did a relatively decent job of kind of marking McGregor out of the game. So whether today that's maybe what he's been asked to do again, he's maybe not going to have to, he's maybe not going to be asked too much to do too much with the ball. Maybe his role is more about just keeping McGregor quiet, which if you do that, you do kind of kill a lot of what the Celtic team are good at in Old Firm games. So, I think he'll be hungry today. He'll be disappointed with how the last Old Firm game played. And as I mentioned earlier, he scored a couple of goals. He's confident. He's starting to move into form. I'm sure it's been made clear to him. He's had a couple of experiences of it now. You've got to move the ball quickly if you get it, and you've got to close your man down and try and win the ball back quickly. And hopefully we see that early on from him.
I really hope so. I really, really hope so. A very own water boot, no excuse. Remember, for 11 months, no excuses, no surrender. Absolutely. George Millen as well, channel member with a super chat. We needed men in the park today, no more bottling. And look, we've probably got about 7 minutes left here, Ash, and I wanted to discuss Chermiti and Moore and Ralston it right back for them. What does that mean for us? But most important thing today is and I think you mentioned it at the very beginning, we've been in this position so many times where it looks as though they're in a wee bit of a downward trajectory. They've maybe dropped points and we bottle it. This is a real opportunity. And I get we haven't made any signings yet, and it's still the same players that Russell Martin had, and a lot of them we don't think are good enough. They've got an opportunity today to throw that back in our face and go, no, we are good enough.
100%, and we somehow are still in a title race despite our best efforts not to be. And again, I know that sometimes the players might not think too deeply about previous games, but remember the last Old Firm game at the semi-final. The players could have capitulated when we went down to 10 men, but actually we got better. And there was a lot more heart second half. There was a lot of fighting for each other. And with 10 men, we were actually the better team for large parts of that game and actually should have won. There's also a sense of injustice with the lack of red card they got. That will have hurt the players seeing St Mirren win that trophy, because that should have been us competing for that. So I like to think that might play a part. And yes, the players have not taken opportunities in the past, but they showed me in that the game at Hampden that they do have a little bit about them. And today it's going to be required because you're going to have 50,000-60,000 people screaming all kinds of things at you. They're going to be right up for it at kickoff. But if we're strong and, as I say, we get an early blow, that place will be poison for the Celtic players, and all you'll hear is our fans singing away in the corner. So there's a real opportunity for them today. Third time lucky. Let's hope that they take it.
How much, and this is something I hate discussing this, right? I absolutely hate discussing it. But Stephen McLean is the referee for today, Ash. Now, I'm not talking about bias. I'm just talking about in terms of his ability as a referee. These games are massive. They mean a lot. They don't just mean a lot to supporters. They mean a lot in terms of the title race. It means a lot in terms of points, blah, blah, blah. It means the world to so many people. We need strong refs. We need refs who know the rules. We need refs who aren't overtaken by the occasion. And Stephen McLean, Ash, for me, is none of them.
No, but you look around the refereeing pool, Martin. Is there anyone that is? They've all shown in big moments. I'm afraid we're going back in time now. We'll dust him off and roll him out because he's not frightened to get a bit of stick. But no, the reality is the referee pool in Scotland is so poor. We know that in the past that I think the referees have ref the occasion and not the actual game. They've been caught up with the crowd. They've been caught up in the moment. And I think even the penalty given against us against St Mirren was a bit of an example of the kind of campaign against Fernandes, handball, penalty.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it necessarily wasn't, but for me it was borderline. And I think that's been clever by some, media outlets highlighting that, over many, many weeks that we've got away with one, etc. So you hope today that isn't in McLean's mind. I think Danny Rule was really clever earlier in the week, highlighting the need for a strong refereeing performance. But the reality is, Martin, we can't worry about that. The players can't worry about that. We just have to go out, do our job, and let the refereeing take care of itself. And let's hope at the end of the game we're not talking again about another missed decision, because sadly there's been far too many of those in big games against Celtic in recent years.
Far too many. Far too many. I mentioned that Celtic, excuse me, I'll read out the Celtic team. They've got Schmeichel in goals. I believe it's a back three of Ralston, Trusty and Tierney. With a midfield of Yang, McGregor, Engels and McGowan, with Nygren and Maeda just in behind Kenny. Does, and famous last words, Ash, does that Celtic team scare you?
Not particularly.
Worry is probably a better question.
Yeah, I don't, player for player, I'm not sure they're that far ahead of us in terms of quality. Yes, they've got the likes of Maeda, who's hurt us in Old Firm games before. Kenny caused, as much as I see their boots having a bit of a chuckle at Kenny, and I do understand that he's not had a great, few months, but he did cause us quite a lot of problems at Hampden. He really upset, John Souttar. He's a pest, he's a nuisance, and the likes of, we touched on earlier, Fernandes can be a little bit lackadaisical on the ball. Someone like Kenny will cause him issues if he does that. So look, no, I think, that back three for Celtic are in trouble. They have been in trouble in recent weeks. They are absolutely there to be got at. I like the thought of Moore going up against Ralston.
It's going to be my next question.
Quite excited about that. I like Moore better centrally, but I wonder if Rules looked at the Celtic lineup, their expected lineup, and thought actually Moore can cause him quite a lot of problems going on the outside or cutting inside. So I like that particular battle. Magoma as well. I think he can obviously cause problems. And Gassama, we've not really talked about him. He has the quality to hurt teams. And although on the right, he's not, I don't think it's his best position. He's actually been pretty good there on the right in recent games. So, yeah, I think that the top end of the pitch, Celtic have players that can cause us problems, but we've got players up our end of the pitch that can cause their defence a lot of problems. And they've not kept a clean sheet, I believe, under their new manager. And, today's maybe the day that Chermiti puts in a kind of full performance. So he doesn't just hold the ball up well, he doesn't just bring people into play, he might actually score a goal.
Has he scored? Does Chermiti score, Ash?
I hope so. I'm not going to be bold enough to sort of predict it, but he's done everything else right in recent games. He's done everything else right. He's created a goal. He's held up play well. He's brought others into play. All he needs now is to actually have a bit of an attacking threat, and who knows, maybe he'll turn out to be a decent player, Martin.
Who knows? But as Lyndon's saying, let's not get carried away, shall we? Let's not.
Chris, you're right. I got a bit excited there, Lyndon. Apologies.
Yes. Ash, thank you very much. I really appreciate your time today. Go and enjoy the game.
Not at all, folks. Let's hope our team win and look forward to talking about that later in the week.
Yes. Speak soon, Ash.
Take care. Cheers. Bye.
Right, Mr. High Tower. How are we?
Mid Tower, come on. Because I shaved the Mid Tower. I've lost the High Tower.
What's your thoughts on that starting lineup, mate?
It's the starting lineup I've predicted for the past couple of days since the 7-minute game. I think it's our strongest lineup. I thought that the biggest worry was going to be that Dujon Sterling wasn't going to get in it. Right back, it was going to be James Tavernier. But I think fully Tav, as a captain, has to hold a bit of pride and a bit of knowledge that he's not got the legs anymore to compete against the pace of their forward line. Dujon does. So it takes a big man to say, listen, for a massive game like this, I have to step aside and take a back seat. But that means that Dujon Sterling has to step up, and he fully has to step up today and kind of own that right back spot. We've had Max Aarons this season not have it. Tav's not had it. If Dujon can have it, I can see him easily being our right back going for the next at least couple of months. If we bring somebody in the window, fair enough. But this is a massive game for this team. There's another position that needs to be spoke about, and that's going to be Barron and Raskin. That midfield too have to be so switched on today. They both want to play the six, but they both have to be so switched on. How many times do we sit here and watch this and go, their midfield gets the run of the mill. They get to run the game. They get to do what they want. They have to shut that down at every opportunity today and be fully on board with the manager's tactics here. Danny Rule says that we are hunters right now. Well, he needs to show it today. There's been massive games. We need to be hunting today.
Well, yeah, and Charles is asking, have you been asked for ID for a lottery yet, babyface?
No, mate, I haven't. No, I managed to even get a can of Monster without getting ID'd because I thought that was going to be a worry, but no, I didn't. So that's all right.
Fair play. You just don't shave again, Alex.
Listen, that's all I tried to shave. I messed it up, so I just shaved a lot off. Right, I got annoyed, so I shaved it off. Right.
A massive thank you, by the way, to channel sponsor Mr. Andrew Duncan with a super sticker in there as well. Thank you very much, Andrew. Greatly appreciate the support, my friend. And Ramey got the slippers.
Oh, big man's got slippers. I better have them on. He's occasion.
He has got these slippers. Just before I go, Alex, you mentioned Barron and Raskin. How does Asgard fit into that midfield three? Will Asgard be given a bit more freedom, a bit more license to do what he wants? We just Barron and Raskin sitting, or do you think he'll just go with the 1-6, and which I would imagine would be Nico Raskin?
I actually think he goes with the 2 sitting. I think he goes Barron and Raskin in the sitting, and not just Asgard. I think the front four get a free roam. Look how effective Chimity was against it. With the free roam, he was coming deep, getting the ball, but the amount of times that he was able to just take the ball, knock it in behind, and he was trying to do that. He was trying to knock it away. He obviously gets the assist for Fernandez's goal. I think that there's going to be a free reign. Mikey Moore, Gastama have been very, very good when they were on the free roam. Asgard's 2-2. I think that if they get the free roam today, there could be a bit of fun with that back three that they've had. No luck playing this back three, shall we say. Not kept a clean sheet. There was a comment from Paul, who's 100% right. Butland can't be mucking about today. Clear his lines at every opportunity. Get that ball gone. The amount of times that we see attackers get close to Butland and he starts to panic. If that ball gets anywhere near you, just absolutely punt it up the park and hope that the players in the middle can win it for you. It's also going to be a massive game for Jaden Magoma. This is massive for him. Obviously, last time we played, he was more of a wing back. He's actually the full back now, so massive game for him. But they need to be up for it. That's the main question, the main message. Be up for it. First whistle, go for it. They will be rattled if we can get an early goal. And we need to just keep that tempo, that mentality. Too many times we've got a goal early and then just sat back.
100%, mate. Well, Alex, I'm going to leave the show in your capable hands, my friend. Just want to say a big, massive cough. Happy New Year to everybody. I hope you had a great time, and I hope Rangers do not spoil it today. I will be back at halftime. Myself and Kenny will be doing your halftime show. And then after your second half watch along with Alex, me, Kenny, and Hamish will be back straight after the final whistle to bring you some reaction. As a big shout out to all our members today, I don't have the time set yet, but there will be a match day reaction phone in later on today / tonight for all the members to get their phone calls in and talk about the game. But anyways, enough waffling for me. Alex, take it up.
Cheers, mate. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Well, folks, as we get ready for kickoff, this is going to be a massive 90 minutes for Rangers today. We kick off in 5 minutes, and I think that we fully have to be up for it. Obviously, as Martin and Ash, who great as always took us through that build-up, have said we need to be fully behind this team. And Bojangle, the young fella's got great points. Well, thank you very much, mate. I've always got great points. There you go. I just think that we need to be up for this today. We've shown over the past couple of weeks, months under Danny Rule, that we can actually play. And what is it? 8 wins, 2 draws, 1 loss. So we are fully in form. We're fully in the ascendancy today. We need to just be right behind this. Sniper, mate, I am on Rangers TV, so there's no delay for me. As I've decided to, for whatever reason, I don't know why, but I've just muted my RTV. I don't know why you would do that. Thank you very much, Test. Thank you very much. It is public, Cammy. It fully is public. So this will be a test today. But as always, please do not spoil any goals. Don't react until mid-tower. Come on, get that right now. It's mid-tower till mid-tower does, or there will be a timeout. This is going to be a hard game to keep track of spoilers, but as always, folks, please just respect that folk won't be at the same times. Once I react to it, we can all react. I have obviously got to try and keep up with graphics, try and keep up with all that as well. So it's a fun time, but I'm just really hoping that today Rangers can finally go and get this job done. I think if we do get the job done today, yes, we're not going to put a dent in the old Hearts score because Hearts league lead, because they are playing bottom of the league, Livy, and I can't imagine them dropping any sort of points to Livingston today. But we can at least get back on level points, and if we get enough goals, then we can go second. So we just need to hope we do. It's about a 15-second delay. Beat bop, win today, and it'll be Stunner Barons all around it. Well, indeed. Jack, I am good, my friend. I'm good. Thank you very much. How's yourself, mate? Let let's see, highly strung today and have 50 biscuit tins and these spoilers. Oh my God. It fully is, Paul. It's fully one game at a time. I couldn't agree more. But under Danny Rowe, the comment was made earlier on, and Ash brought it up as well, that we, under Danny Rowe, we like to play we don't mind playing a dirty game. Sorry, we will play a dirty game. We'll play the tough game. We don't care about this possession based. We just need to wait to see as the players are coming out of the tunnel. Thank you very much, Remy, mate. Thank you. Thought of Mikey Mayer going up against Ralston makes me very excited. See if he runs at him. That's where you get excited, though, because too many times we've seen them not run at him. It was Gassama against Tierney, and he didn't run at him. We need to be seeing these players consistently run at them all day today. They are going to be full of nerves. They feel it. You can hear it in their stadium. They're full of nerves, and they know that they're going to be in a fight today. If they lose this, just please do not sack Wilfred Nancy. Don't sack him and just keep him going. But Sniper, just win. Please just win. Let me see. I'm giving the word from the old boss man in the background that we are also live on Patreon. So if you are joining live on Patreon, get your comments in and I will bring them up as well. I can't bring them up on the screen, but I will get them read out and you'll get your name a shout out as well. So let's get this on, will we? There's your lineup there. Looks like they are going for a 4-2-3-1. So it will be Asgard just sitting in behind. But as always, welcome in if you're live on the Patreon as well. Shout out for Fog Dog for being well. We've got Fog Dog, we've got Demi, we've got Wolf, and we've got Trev from the Loft. They're all in there today. How's the? Oh, I love long sleeves. I love long sleeve tops. Love buying the long sleeves. I think this is becoming my favourite one because it's got the crest on it and it's long. Oh, I love it. Led, you are fully right, my friend. We haven't won enough and we need a massive performance today. I'm just going to mute the Rabble chat because they go after that when the game kicks off. There we go. Sorted. Tell the boss man to fuck off. He has been told. Get it. Happy New Year to yourself as well, Andrew. Right, let's get some. As we prepare for kickoff. See you on the other side, troops. Let's do this. Beat bot. Let's do this, mate. Let's get into them as Loud Drops Right Boot says early goal in the Chamber of Secrets will be the Deathly Hallows Part 2. Let's just hope it is. Right, let's get this one up as we get ready for the old game to kick off. As soon as I kick off, folks, I will let you know. Oh, their nerves are kicking in now. James, you're all right, my friend, and James Cameron as well. Let's get into them. No surrender. As we prepare for a minute's silence. So even though we are public, as is a minute's silence, I will mute myself for the whole minute and I will come back just after it, folks. Let's see if we can actually remain silent for it. Let's see. Oh, it's a minute applause. There you go. I don't have to be quiet. It's a minute. Oh, just let's hope. Let's hope. No prisoners. Rabble chat muted. BBC Sport muted. No spoilers outside. Exactly. And a 199 super chat from Mark. Thank you very much. As always, my friend, remember to put a message in. We'll get that read out for you as well. You can get the message in, but there would be no prisoners today. I know, Fog Dog from the stadium. Let's go, people. There he is. But the nerves are fully kicking in. Starting to shite myself, but it's all right because we are going to put on a performance today. Yusuf Chimiti hat-trick. Come on. I'll take a 1-0. Yes, it keeps us third, but I will take it. And Dougal is so far behind. He's just at a minute applause now. So we are need to pop on another bit of blocker. Oh, we are getting ready as Rangers will be the team to kick off in the first half. One of the Rangers cut early goals and have the stadium raging. Exactly, Remy. It's a win and nothing else. Stuart Robertson coming in on the Patreon. Chimiti can become a legend today. He fully can. We need to win every battle, not just midfield. Our goal threat has to be 11 men, Colin, or 10. Can't see Jack Butland being the goal threat, but 10 men. So Nico Raskin is going to get us underway today. And we have kicked off. We have kicked off. Jack Butland with the first touch of the ball. Gassama on the front foot already. Gassama trying to win his battle out wide. He's done well. And he's won an early throw straight away against Kieran Tierney. Hold on to your points. Here we go. If we lose this, I'll need a new TV. I'll need a new everything. Lewis McLeod is on the all commentary of the day. Let's see if let's see if he can turn up the day. Oh, Asgard's just turned inside out there. Barron. Back to Fernandez. Ngoma. And all the way back to Butland. So they're trying to push high. They're trying to be aggressive here. Let's just not let that be the case. Ball up high and wide there. Giving it wide. Gassama. It's just a poor touch there from Gassama. We have to be switched on. No, Suter has to be switched on. Kenny's tracking him down. I think that might be Engels. Butland just clears his lines. Oh my God. Such a poor kick out, but it works. Straight to Asgard in the middle. Watching from the Philippines. I'll enjoy. Hope this is a great game from the Philippines. And this is what we need not do. Do not let them have any time on the ball. Just get straight into them. Close them down. Dujon just imposing himself on that wing already. Oh, they're getting no breathers. None. I can't even hear their fans today. You can only hear the Rangers fans. That's how quiet they are already. John Suter been closed down there. Fernandez puts it forward. Chimitti's on. Oh, Chimitti was closing that down there. Rangers going to smash him. I think 3-0. They might, but hi, I'll take our 3-0. And then we just let them have the ball. That's fine. Let them have the ball with Schmeichel. Just let them have it. Chimitti closing him down, though. Closing him down. Mikey Moore. Oh, he's just got mixed up there. Barron, keep going. We are literally just fully getting in here. Keeps that in play. Chimitti. Oh, Chimitti couldn't take it down. They're having no joy to get out here. No joy. Asgard just closing down Trusty there. If Barron was a bit more switched on, he maybe gets that ball. Magoma has to be switched on here. And he is. Well done, Jaden. That's surely a Rangers free kick. Yes! Engels is down holding his face. Time check. I'm on 3:30. They've given the referee gave that to Rangers there because Engels is all over Fernandez. He's literally got two hands on his jersey there. And he's sitting down holding his face. What's Fernandez meant to do? Both hands all over his jersey, ripping him back, ripping him down. There's their new signing. Araujo from Bournemouth. Engels greeting already after he fumbles Fernandez. Oh my God. Get on with the game. You can sit there with a sore face. You were ripping them down. You're not getting a free kick. Midnight, you're spot on. We can't be letting them breathe at all here. Jack Butland fires this long up the pitch to Mikey Moore. Oh, try to be a bit clever there. Didn't come off. Raskin. Sterling out to Gassama. Gassama, he's got 3 of them around him. If there's 3 on you, that's 2 free men. John Suter just taking that forward, and it's a silly pass to Fernandes. A silly pass. Fernandes has to go all the way back. But the Celtic players just give it straight back to Rangers, and here we go again. See the size of that hooter. Jamitti's doing well to put them under pressure there, though. Tierney goes for a tumble. Mikey Moore just closing everything down so far. There's that distribution. Just punting it straight out for a Rangers throw. Schmeichel panicked on the ball and punted it straight out for a Rangers throw. We're all on time. That's good. If we can all be level time, why not? Oh, Butland taking a risk there. Try to pull down more shots there. Right, mark up every man so there's not even a free throw here. Right, Stephen, how far is he going to get to walk down that fucking line? Barron to Asgard. Oh, he's been caught here. He's done well, though. What? And that's a booking on it? Nah, Stephen McLean. Away you fucking go. How is he booking him already? How is he booking him already? That's a talking to. Stuart, they're right. They are playing for a draw. Take Thilo off. If he's on a booking, McGregor will be in his face all game now. There's a tug on the jersey, and he fucking absolutely books him to. No way are you booking him that quickly. That's a talking to. Barron in the midfield here, though, to Raskin. Out wide to Gassama. Ball whipped in, and it's fucking to nobody, man. All right, we're letting them off the hook time again here. Don't know how that's a booking, by the way. Honestly. They're looking for that. Are they looking for that to be a foul as well? Oh, he will literally continuously foul McGregor. Well, we can, Neil. We can. I'm just not allowed to on the old channel here. How is that a free kick? Oh my god! The amount they are getting already, by the way, fucking hell! Surely that's offside. Where's the flag up there, referee? How are we letting them get in there? McLean will be looking to give that foul as well. Sure, that's a free kick. What the fuck's the free kick on Gassama there? Snapped at the ankles and nothing. The 12 men have definitely been played already here. Dujon, well done, gets every bit of the ball. They're appealing for that. Nothing in it. Oh, Gassama, you need to be more switched on already. Fuck's sake. We're just letting them take control of the game now. We are fully just letting them. Oh. Shit, Robertson, I'll keep the commentary for you, my friend. We are just letting them play in amongst us here as they get a break on. Tries to get it across to Yang. Magoma needs to be switched on here. There's nobody in the midfield closing this fuckers down, man. Look at the space. Fucking hell. Why are we giving Luke McCowan that amount of space? Look at the amount of space he has to line that up there. It was onside as well. We're fully playing like a train right now. Fucking unbelievable. We're just giving them the confidence here. Oh, Fernandes. Don't be doing that, man. How is that not a fucking... How are you not booking him for that? You've two-footed Yusuf Chamati there. Ralston is two-footed Chamati there. How is that not... What? That's a booking. Wow. So, we get a booking instantly, but that's not a booking. We know what we're up against now then. Oh, it's going to be a long game. Aye, literally, that is 100% a booking. Chamati being held onto there and fucking nothing. They're breaking again here. That is fucking superb from Nico Raskin, by the way. Superb from Nico Raskin. Superb. Just letting them have the rub of the green here. They're just getting to play how they want. Getting to play how they fucking want. Because yet again, we don't turn up in a big game. Raymond, and that was a fine, pal. You can just tell that this is going to be one of those games. Nobody's turning up whatsoever. Chamati's been held there and nothing for it. He's saying Chamati fouled him. You're a arse, Stephen McLean. You're arse. Should have given them a corner. Ah, exactly, Beatbot. And Stuart, you're right. This is just not working at all. Honestly. Corner here from Engels. But then, oh my fucking God. How is Trusty just getting that past the post there? Oh my fucking God. Uncontested. They're gonna look at this for a penalty from the foul on Chamati here, on Johnny Kenny. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Great ball forward. Sterling putting afterburners on there against Trusty. Rangers throw here, but nobody's showing for it. This is our strongest 11, by the way. Let's be clear on that. This is our strongest 11. How's that not a Rangers free kick? That's a free kick, by the way. It's not a throw-in. No, it is a free kick. Free kick. Barron needs to be putting in a great delivery here. Can Barron put in anything here? Right, come on then, book Yusuf Chimiti because he's literally fucking telling him to get his hands off him. Engels just ignoring the referee here. Oh, look at him! He's actually berating fucking Chimiti! Are you joking? Engels is literally putting his hand on him and he's telling him to get his hand off him. Good ball in. Straight to... Oh, for fuck's sake. Now we're all out of position here. We're all out of position. Oh, good clearing up though. Why is Asgard just staring at it? Fucking get in there and clear it away. Why are you staring at it? He's looking at it going, that's not for me to clear. That's not for me to clear. You're sitting right fucking next to the ball. Get it clear. Wow. Wow. This is going to be a long day. I get him. I'm not surprised. No surprised. Now we're actually finally starting to get something. Can't believe that that's what we've watched there. I can't believe Asgard has just left that ball, and luckily they put a shit pass out wide. That's surely a corner, and it is. Gassama wins as a corner. Not Gassama, sorry. Magoma wins the corner against Yang. Oh, George, I'm just too passionate, my friend. Sorry. I do need to calm down. I do need to calm down. Oh. Asgard's head's gone, aye, 100%. But who can you bring on for him? Cameron, Curtis. Jesus Christ. What a waste of a corner, man. Let's see. Dio, probably Dio or Curtis because Dowell's on the bench. Oh my God. Dio is on the bench, aye. Gassama, fucking stay on your feet, man. Oh, Sterling has just been left there. What a save that is from Jack Butland, by the way. What a save that is from Jack Butland. What a save that is from Jack Butland. 1855. That is some save from Jack Butland. Look how many of our players are just switching off there. And it's in. 1-0 Celtic. Yang was just able to run through a lot of them there. Yang was just able to run through a lot of them there. He ran through every single one of our fucking midfield and defenders there and just rifles one home. Just everybody left him to it there. Yang was able to just skip by fucking everybody. Everybody. Look at this. Takes it here for the throw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players he skips by and straight in the net. Six players. Six fucking players you run through. You're just handing it to them. Handing it to them. Handing it to them. That's a great challenge. That's a great challenge. Nah, sure, I'm the exact same, my friend. No words. Playing into their hands now. Not one, exactly, Alan. Not one tackle. We consistently make them look like world beaters, man. Consistently. Sterling needs to be told that he needs to be staying with fucking Maeda, man. Honestly. Absolute fucking shocking, man. Celtic have such pish form and we go, it's fine, you play us, we'll give you fucking all the confidence you need. We'll give you all the fucking confidence you need to get you back into this fucking... We'll give you all the confidence just to get you back into the pole position, challenge Hearts again, because we're not going to do fucking anything. Surely that's a booking then! How is that not a booking? He's pulled them back and you don't book that? I'm not blaming Butland, Andrew. I'm not blaming Butland for that. I'm blaming the fucking 6 players that didn't put a tackle in that let him just go. Exactly. Juicy. Fucking Mikey Moore, man. How is McGregor allowed to just breach past you like that? Fuck me. McGregor just fucking steamrolls 3 of them. Oh, come on. It's not a free... They're putting it in for a free kick. It's a fucking throw-in. They've got no keeper in the goal. And we still can't fucking capitalise. No keeper in the goal and we can't capitalise. Well done, Suter. Asgard drops the shoulder on McGregor. Mikey Moore. They're literally getting to kick fucking lumps out of players here. Oh my fucking god! Look at the way we're playing here. Sorry, I'm not getting to your comments, folks. This is just shocking. We have no chance of winning here, by the way. James Fletcher, your comments will be removed, my friend, if you keep at it. Oh. Right, James, off you go, my friend. Off you go. Off you go. Unlucky there from Deji Kisama. It's all right, I've got it, Sniper, my friend. Don't worry. Don't worry, I got it. Oh, I know, Paul. I know. Right, Barron with the corner. What the fuck was that, Connor Barron? What the fuck was that? Fucking how many fucking times, man? Nobody to react to it. Nobody reacting to it. Oh, she might have tried to find Gassama there, but the pass just wasn't on. Look at the balls they're just getting to play across the goal. Honestly, I would take off Asgard and put on Miovski. I would. Look at the tackles they get to make, by the way. Gassama did take an absolute fucking age, though. We are 28 minutes in, and I failed to remember, by that Gassama chance, what we've actually had on goal. I think that was the only Gassama chance. How is that not a foul, by the way? He's literally pulling him back. We have just let them take all the control of this game. Barron's just getting kicked about, man. I get that he's got to be physically stronger, but fucking hell. Fernandez has done well there, by the way. Fernandez has done well there. No, there's nothing going forward, Blue Tie, right? Nothing. Where's Mikey Moore going there? They're needing him a body down the line, and he's cutting inside. We need a body out wide. I've literally said it time and time again. We're getting bodied in this midfield, and we're getting nothing. Right? We've got them in their own goal line, and nobody's putting the pressure on them. Just let them have it. Chimiti finally putting a bit of pressure on. Asgard running away from it again. Why are you running away from it? Fernandez just muscling Johnny Kenny down there as they appeal for a penalty. Fernandes needs to fucking stop that, by the way. Honestly, stop fucking doing that. Where is Stilo Asgard going, though? Just get him off now. Take him off. Oh, my God. Asgard offering us nothing. Schmitty's getting absolutely done by this referee, by the way, because he's been fucking pulled time and time again and he's getting none. Another ball through the middle here that they just get to fucking take control and run away with. Oh my God. Oh, well, Malcolm, we've already had Asgard booked for nothing. Maybe that's why he shut out this game, because he's already on a booking after 7 minutes. Raskin's done well there. That's surely a foul. No. My God. How is that not a foul in the build-up there? Somebody get out and fucking close the ball down. My fucking God. They're all just watching the ball. They're all just watching the fucking ball. They are watching the fucking ball at every opportunity here. Young's kept that in as well. Then we've had to clear it off the fucking line. That was a tap-in for Johnny Kenny. Oh, my God. Oh, great. Now we've got Fernandes down. I think Fernandes genuinely injured himself clearing that ball there, but fuck me. I don't know how many more times you can sit and watch this. Shit after shit after shit. We've had 2 shots, 1 on target. We've had 5 fouls, exact same as them, yet we've had a booking. Surely Danny Roll's not waiting for half-time to make a change. How is this? Oh my God. Is this going to be 2-0? Nope. Blocked. How is that a foul? How is that a foul? How the fuck is that a foul? They literally did that in the build up to almost getting a goal. Oh. Just allowing them to just walk about. Walk about. Well done, Butland, man. Jesus fucking Christ. Again, this defence switch off. And he's onside as well. Miles onside. Magoma's just been burned there. We are offering fucking nothing, man. We are offering fucking nothing, man. Nothing. Honestly. Oh, we are offering nothing. I don't think we've got the ability to change this, by the way. I don't think we've got the ability to change this. There's no way we come into the game like we have been in such form, and then we go 1-0 down like that, and now we're still sitting here without even having a second shot on target. Right, where's the booking on Yang on Maeda? Where's the booking on Maeda? Just kicking at him again, kicking at his shins. Nothing. This is fucking absolutely diabolical. Diabolical. How can Motherwell outplay this mob and yet we can't even get fucking close to them? Butland with a save for the cameras there. McGowan was just left there. McGowan was just left there. Oh, please get Theo Asgard off the fucking pitch, man. Raskin's getting fucking hauled back there, and it's not a fucking foul. Chimeti's stretching his legs here. And there's nobody in the middle of the park. Nobody in the middle of the box. Nobody there. Nobody there. First time we get forward, none of our players bust a gut to get in here. No, I'm not. There's nothing against Chimeti with that there, by the way. Nothing. That's all on the fact that nobody fucking bust a gut to get near him. And then Sterling just giving the ball away there. Oh. I can see the first two subs being Asgard and Sterling. Honestly, I can. For Tavin Miovski. Has to be. It has to be. Surely there's a fucking... I look at this now. You're just letting them have the ball here. How much time are they getting to take this one throw-in, man? You do. You do. You need Miovski alongside him for that. Never knew he was either, Beatbot. Ball boys try to kick the ball away. No ball away, man. Sit back down. Midfield's just getting pushed a bit like they're not even there. Right, fucking book dies in my head, man. Can't make the simple passes, man. They probably could improve this team. Honestly, they probably could. Aribo, Morales, and Windass probably fucking could. Oh, Mikey, wrong side. It's Raskin. And he's offside. All right. Aye, Josh Windass, aye. Nah, we're not scoring it. We're not even scoring in this game. There's no connection. Asgard just watching the ball go past him every single time. Barron just fucking running in circles. Well done, Gassama. Bit time. And then... oh, we fucking just give them the ball back every single time. Asgard's offering nothing. Well, Tav's not even on to score the penalty, so let's hope we don't get one. Because we're not getting a penalty here. We've not had one in 16 years. We're not getting one today. What is fucking Nico Raskin doing, man? Someone needs to chase this all the way down. And that's why. Put them under that little bit of pressure. Schmidt's done well. Oh! Get the card out. Get the fucking card out. Get the card out. He's fucking shouldered him in the face. Can Barron actually put in a good delivery this time? Good ball in, actually. Oh, unlucky. and then he fucking gives the offside. Oh, my fucking God. Why are you so far offside? Probably got 2 minutes or so before we get half time here, but my God, it can't come quick enough. They've just spun us again. McGowan needs to get out wide to Yang. Get out wide to Yang. Fucking. Oh, Jordan, it's exactly what we're doing. Exactly what we're doing. I know. If only we had somebody led. If only. I don't think you put Sterling in the midfield. Sterling's been shocking this game. Why is Suter constantly giving it to Raskin when he's got his back to three men? This could be the second here. Negrin's just allowed to keep walking through. Ball across. Gisama's done very fucking well there, by the way. Kasama tracks that all the way there, knows where the ball's going, and just bullies his man out of play. Exactly, beat bop. Oh, James, we are fully rank rotten, my friend. Fully. That was out of play. That was went out of play there. Asgard. Fucking do something with it. You've got so many men in front of you. And he just shits it and goes back the fucking way. Put them under pressure here. Asgard to Mikey Moore. Rangers corner. It's a Rangers corner. It's a Rangers corner. Right before half time, it's a Rangers corner. The big defender, I was one of them. I was one of them based on the form of the past couple of games that I wanted Asgard and Chimity to play. Too right, I did. Barron, corner in. It's a good corner. Kisama. Recycle this. You've got... Oh, don't go back the fucking way! And it's in! But the flag is up. Of course it is. Why take so fucking long to put the flag up? Who's this saying's offside here? Oh my God, he's about fucking 10 years offside. He's about 10 years offside. Oh, why? Why wait that fucking long to put the flag up? Why take that long? And at half time, Rangers 0, Celtic 1. Absolutely just bullied all over the park here. This is just such a shit game to watch. Rangers just haven't been in it at all. No, exactly, Aaron, you're right. About 8 offside. I think the whole fucking team's offside. What sub Asgard off and you bring either Curtis, Miovski or Diomande. I can't believe I'm saying that. Bring one of them on because, my God, this has been poor. He's been such a passenger. That yellow card has fully rocked him the full time. But, oh, my God. We're getting beat 1-0. As soon as the guys are ready, I'll bring them in. But this has just been shocking. I don't see how Rangers actually pull this back in the second half right now because we've had nothing. Yes, we've got a goal there, but my God, how offside do we want to be? What's embarrassing about that, though, is the fact that look how easy it was to get a shot against our defenders. One ball across from Chimity, it's a goal, and yet we still can't do that. We've not done it all game. The amount of times that we've had players free on the wing and they've not done anything just shows we can't do it. And it's a bit of a joke. That's not even how you spell, but I'm not even caring. Oh, just losing the rag. Losing the rag. Who's this Asgard guy? I don't know. I don't even know who this Asgard guy is. It is the false hope, though, Mr. Bassman. You're right. It's fully the false hope. We can say that we're against corrupt officials. I get it, but we are just... Lyndon's spot on there. We're just so lazy. We're weak-minded. We don't know what we're doing. We're just... The amount of times that we've lost that second ball from just silly play is just shocking. Shocking. I'm just... Where do we go from here? I really don't know. I don't know what we do. And Shauna's right. It's a team full of cowards. But we are the hunters, remember. We are hunting them down. We are hunting them down, Martin. You're on mute.
That was one of the worst performances I've seen for a Rangers team in a long, long time. That was pathetic. It was crap. Listen, Celtic were excellent. Celtic were excellent all over the park. Their pressing was amazing. They want to win the game. They're making angles for each other. There's plenty of spaces for a pass in behind. When we've got the ball in defence, they're right on us. They don't let us out. When they've got the ball in defence, we sit back and have no clue what to do. When we get the ball in the middle of the park, we just give it away because we're panic merchants, we're bottle merchants, we don't know what to do with the ball. When they've got the ball, they know exactly what they want to do, they know exactly what the plan is, and they know exactly how to go and put it into place. We have been absolutely pathetic in that first half. Absolute bottle merchants. We don't deserve anything from the game. Celtic does it. The fact that it's only 1-0, right, should be the biggest positive that we can take from that first half. The 100%. Fact that we've only conceded 1 goal. This is a Celtic team, by the way, who struggled to get past 10-man Aberdeen at home, who've got a dreadful run in the league, and who just get destroyed by Motherwell. Absolutely destroyed by Motherwell. And we've went to Parkhead and we've fought. The best game plan is give them the ball, give them plenty of space in behind, and let's see what they can do with it. Well, that's what they can do with it. They can absolutely destroy us in a full first half of football and make us look like an amateur team, which is exactly what Celtic just done to us. That was pathetic. Danny Rule says to us before the game, my players are ready. Sorry, Danny, they're not. They're nowhere near ready.
Where are they? Where are they? Because they must have been fucking back at Ibrox waiting to get off that bus. They must have switched because none of those players are ready, Martin. I need to ask you this because I was going to have my nut. How does Yang beat 6 of our players to get that goal? 6 from a quick throw in.
I'll tell you what I'll do, Alex, mate. I'll let you go and get a breather. Right?
Cheers,
and
mate.
I'll let you go and get a drink and a cup of tea. And then you can ask that question in the second half, mate, because I'm going to put that to Kenny now. Mate, that was pathetic.
Yep, I think if none of us see that some of these players are overwhelmed by an occasion like that, then you'll never see it. Some of them were leggy. I mean, Moore was terrible. You want to get a question about the Yang? Dead easy. He should never have got the ball. There was no intent from Moore. Moore just decided to jog. Then he seen Asgard coming in, so stopped, let him have it. Asgard didn't commit. He stops because he sees Raskin coming across. Raskin doesn't react. Next minute, poor Fernandes is left with this guy on a complete and utter truncheon, and he can't do nothing about it because the guy's in full speed because there was 2 or 3 players that should have committed, and that's the determination factor of this game. We have no player that is willing to do what some of the Celtic players done, especially when you've seen Ralston taking the legs right off Barron, but cleanly got the ball. So I've always said in an old firm, I remember the one with Lundstrom years ago when he completely took McGregor out the game but got the ball first, and it set the precedent. We have no players setting the precedent. Gassama looks leggy, looks out of position. You've got Chermiti trying to go to the right-hand side of the park to try and collect the ball to cause some trouble down the right-hand side because he sees that's where the problem could be caused. But your right wingers know what they were bloody seen. You've got, in my view, you've got Barron and Raskin in the wrong position. They should be switched. Raskin should be higher and Barron should be protecting the back. And the two of them look lost. But see when you've got no heart, players must be looking about. I mean, Magoma, my God, how many times you're going to let the boy get 2, 3, 4 yards on you? Surely as a professional in elite football, you're thinking, right, okay, the guy's going to do me. I need to have at least 4, 5, 6 yards on him, at least on him, or I keep my eye on him constantly. Let the rest of the team worry about where's coming inside and there's a 1-2s coming into Kenny. But I think there's quite a few players there, Martin, that's letting us down by just sheer determination and not releasing the ball to each other quick. They seem to be nonchalantly just taking a couple of touches. I mean, Butland's bailed us out again. But it's that play from Yang is not a superstar play. It's absolutely ineptitude.
It's embarrassing, Kenny.
It was embarrassing for Moore. Moore's been drastic. I mean, he has absolutely shat the bed in an Old Firm. He's done the thing that players will either come into an Old Firm and they're right up for it, or they go, what's this? Moore and Asgard has definitely done that. And I felt the first 5 minutes were only too bad to him, my bad. And I think the didn't it? The yellow card kind of unbalanced us. I don't know why. Don't ask me why, but it just seemed to be for then it kind of flipped.
And I don't think we can actually have too many complaints about the yellow card, Kenny, to be honest, because McGowan's breaking away and Asgard pulls him back. It's a straightforward yellow. However, I can't remember who it was that got pulled back or who it was that even done it, because my head's all over the place. But the same thing happened to one of our players, and there's no booking for a Celtic player. There's no consistency for this ref. But there was never going to be. But by the way, let's not even go there with the ref. This so far result right now has got nothing to do with officials. This is all about how pathetically poor we are as a football team.
You better believe it, mate. It's got nothing to do with the ref. Listen, the only way that you can get any sort of a governing body to stop trying to pull the strings is just simply go out and hardcore win the game. Just go out and, you take that emphasis off them if you're working hard and you win the game. And we've got players well out of position. Chermiti doesn't go to the right-hand side to collect balls 2 and 3 and 4 times if, guess what, Gassama's bloody well up there.
Aye.
But yet again, you've got no trust again because Sterling's getting caught. And I don't know how many times that they've put the ball for 40, 50-yard passes to the left or the right. They know there's frailties where first touch or second touch or distrust. And yet Chermiti has decided there's a ball over the top there. There's a ball over the top of there at Tierney every single time. And he's took it upon himself to make that movement up there to try and collect it. And he's working his arse off, right? Goal or no goal, who cares about his goals and who? This is a gritty, all-firm game. A lot of the times when he's trying to win it, there's no productive behaviour behind him.
There's nobody around about him. Nobody.
Aye, nothing. And look at that run he done down the right-hand side, cut inside, Kuzan-esque, right? He should have just shot it. But cut it back, and there's like these little blue Sabutio figures stoating into the box. And you're going, boys, this is pardon my French, a fucking old firm. You've got to go at it like that. You can't just say, because Parkhead it'll eat you alive. And I think our players, at least four of our players, have bottled it so far anyway.
Why is Connor Barron on every set piece?
Mate, it's the same as you. Nobody knew. Mikey Moore picked up the ball for a throw-in on the left-hand side, and I think it was about 30 minutes or something like that, or 28 minutes. And he actually held it for a minute and looked about to see who was going to take it. And I'm like, listen, you're the one holding the ball. Stop dreaming and just lift the ball and throw it in quick so that they've no time to settle. It's simple stuff. Get the ball, throw it in. It's the same with free kicks, Martin. Why is Barn taking it? No idea, because they're all elite football players, and if you're a forward player, surely you're good at putting a ball in. So, that's eluded me, mate.
What did we do at half-time here, Kenny?
Mate, I've said it before. For me, I'm glad you've got the thing up there. For me, Moore and Asgard's got to go. The only reason I'm saying Diamande is because he's played I don't know how many old firms. So I would put Diamande in where Asgard is. I'd take Moore off and I'd put Curtis out there. Or I would change Gassama back over to the left-hand side and put...
Gassama's been awfully poor, Kenny. He should have scored as well.
Mate, he was unlucky. He was unlucky with his goal. He took it phenomenal. Unfortunately for him, it was by Schmeichel just about, and he lifted his horn just reactively, and it hit his shoulder and went away. He was unlucky with it, but you've got to be shown 10 times more character and 10 times more aggression and fight for me if you're playing in an all-firm game. And this is why I think a very poor Celtic team has been made to look very, very good. And it's not Celtic
but
playing
they've done the basics, Kenny. They've just done the basics. That's all they've done.
And fed off our mistakes and thought, what Rangers are we getting? We're getting the Rangers that might turn up and smother us and maybe hitting the counter, or are we going to get Rangers that's full of mistakes? And I've got a funny feeling the players have been told that, because as soon as we made 2 or 3 mistakes, consistently started it coming up, you could see Celtic starting to run off the ball, playing 1-2s. The likes of the wee fella Kenny, who's obviously a big Celtic supporter. Tierney's a Celtic supporter. McGregor's a Celtic supporter. You've got all these players buying into getting right in about you. But Raskin's no excuse. Barron's no excuse. All these players know what it is to play for Rangers, and they know what it's like an old firm. But Mikey has absolutely shot the bed. He has. He looks as if he's running in concrete legs, mate.
Also, one thing that's really, really frustrating me, Fernandez at the back. He seems to think that he can wait 45 seconds before he has to pass a ball, Kenny. He's inviting so much pressure onto the team.
Yeah, I mean, I think the guy has been. It wouldn't surprise me if he said that his hero was Van Dijk, because Van Dijk does that really well because his timing is perfect. But Fernandes is dead nonchalant, Martin, isn't he? He's very, very time consuming on the ball instead of just going dump pass. And then other times there'll be a pressure situation 1-on-1, and he'll turn the boy no bother and play the ball out. But there was a couple of occasions where we're playing the ball out from the back, Martin. We're not a team that can play the ball out from the back. We have not got the capability in players, because Chris Boyd at the start of the programme showed you how many players Celtic will commit to the box from a goal kick from the opposition team. 5. So if he's telling you that in a studio, for God's sake, Danny, surely you're going to say, right, they're going to try and put the pressure on us from the goalkeeper. So we're going to have to mix it up a wee bit, sometimes long, sometimes wide, sometimes out for the back, so that they really don't know what we're doing. It's too predictable, Martin. It's too predictable.
Oh, Danny, change it at halftime.
God, this is one that my boy says to me, man, and I'm my heart's saying aye, you should, but my head's saying he might no. And if he doesn't, then there's something fair wrong, Martin. There's something fair wrong, because we're all seeing it, and you've got to react. Is he going to give them the opportunity to sort their mess? Maybe, but I just don't think Moore's up for it today. I think he's actually feeling the pressure of the occasion, and I think Gassama and Asgard is doing the same. And that's near enough your full spine. I still think he's got Barron and Raskin playing in the wrong positions. I mean, Raskin's been gravitating between the right back position and the left back position to help out, and I'm going, what the hell are you doing? You should be up defending from up high. You should, when you're putting the pressure on them up front, Raskin's always good at, say, Chermiti runs to the keeper, and you might have Gassama running, or somebody runs in. Raskin would be right up high, trying to catch it up front, trying to grab the ball and defend for the top. Whereas Barron's suited to mopping up and helping at the. I mean, how many podcasts have I listened to and been involved in where we said that Barron was well suited to that role? We gave him so many superlatives, and yet he changes it for Celtic. It's baffling me. It's baffling me, mate.
In terms of, is it a formational problem as well, Kenny? Do you think, or is it an individual player problem?
But both. 3 at the back for me never suits Rangers. I know they've got the Sterling cutting back and Magoma, but Magoma's getting, because he's playing a little bit higher, and Suter and Fernandes have to split, right? Magoma's no get this. Unfortunately for the guys, he's probably a sensible human being, but he's no really got the capabilities of keeping an eye on somebody. And we've seen this story before with Hefty. Unless you're going to keep an eye on there, mate, it's going to get you caught. So I think 4 at the back's got to be for me, just because we're learning at the moment. But formation, aye. But Martin, players.
Well, I can tell you, Kenny, Diomande is coming on at half time, and he's coming on for Asgard.
Nah, that's what I thought. The only reason, because he's played in all firms. That's the only reason I said it.
Pretty much. But listen, the second half is about to get back underway, Kenny, so I will let you go, mate. Thank you very much, and I'll see you at full time.
Hopefully with a smile.
All right, buddy. Speak soon. Right, mate, I will leave it in your capable hands for the second half.
I don't want to go back. I don't want to.
Mate, I don't want to do it either, but enjoy.
Cheers, mate. Oh, my God. Well, as you've seen, folks, there is one sub at half-time, and it is Mohamed Diomande, but this is just... Oh, it's going to be a mental second half, but I am safe, don't worry. I've changed the team, don't worry, I've done it. Diamande's now on, so we are good, don't worry. It's going to be a mad second half. I think that if we did, we're just going to... we need to be... William, I think we should be paying the money for Elliot Watt. We should. We should be paying the money for Elliot Watt. He's very good in that midfield. He commands it as well. This is stuff we need to be capitalising on. See, when they kick it out wide like that, close that down. Diomande playing a ball forward there to absolutely nobody. Absolutely nobody. Chermiti's unlucky there, by the way. Barron to Raskin. Oh, for fuck's sake, Nico. And they play one ball forward. Oh, what a tackle that is from Emmanuel Fernandes. Because I'm not feeling too good, Charles. That's what it is. That's the only reason I'm sniffing, pal. If you aren't lucky, we'll get some. Aye. Oh, aye, Jonathan, you're right. I do think it should have been Majowski to play alongside Chimiti or to be the man to get in behind, but for whatever reason, he's no fancied, and it's Mohamed Diamande. So I hope he can turn up in this game, but corner in here from Engels. Whipped in. It's cleared, but only as far as the edge of the box to Callum McGregor, and it just goes wide of the post. Aye, he's a straight red walking, Kath, aye. I don't know where he's appealing for that to take a nick, by the way. Well, I think we're still in the traps concussion because we're still not even out yet. We're just getting bullied all over the midfield here. Their job is to give us no time on the ball. Our job is just to allow them to do that. Diamande getting us forward here. Magoma. And he just plays a slat pass and they give the free kick anyway. Wow. And now Engels again at it. That's the third time he's been at it with a player. Where is the card? Engels, how is that a free kick? Engels has got a hold of fucking Nico Raskin there. And he pulls him. Knows what he's doing though. He's just turning himself into fucking Callum McGregor. Knows exactly how to wind us up, how to get the reaction. And it's working every stage of the way for them. See, how's that not a foul? Raskin doing well to nip in there. Ball up the park. Chimiti just can't get it to Gassama. Unlucky. Raskin. Mikey Moore. Just a bit of a mix up there. Unlucky though. Mikey Moore takes it away. Connor Barron. Mikey Moore. Oh, I just can't get the pass away there. Too many on them. Shite. Mr. X. Shite. There's foul after foul in here. And we are just not getting anything. I want to see this again here from Mikey Moore. Right, ball's here. Just pass it first time. And he literally hits it off with fucking Maeda. Hit that first time, we're away. Look at the space we are giving them in behind. Well done, Sterling. We go Gassama, Barron. He puts it forward for Dujon Sterling. Oh, and it's such a poor fucking ball. It's in! And it's in for Yusuf Chimiti! Come on! Raskin finds a way through, and it is Rangers 1, Celtic 1. Come on, Yusuf Chimiti. Nico Raskin doing what he does best, just fighting his way through there. Gets the ball across, and Yusuf Chimiti puts it in the back of the net. Let's have a wee look at this before we get excited, because we know what they're like. He's miles onside. Miles onside. Rangers 1, Celtic 1. Game on. Come on. Come on. Yusuf Chimiti. Respect the name. Get shushing us now, Yusuf. Get shushing us now. Did he get booked for celebrating there? Exactly, Maestro. You want the winner's medal? Fucking prove it. Prove it. That's a fucking fight. That's the fight right there. Nah, there was no spoilers, by the way, Aldo. None, my friend. None. Not on my side anyway. There was none. Oh, Dujon! Oh, you should turn it with the fuck. Ah, I was going to praise you there, you dick. Son, brother, easy, you bass. Easy fucking none. Montgomery needs to stick with him. Montgomery needs to get back out wide, though. He's left acres of space. Oh my God, what a save again from Jack Butland. What a save again from Jack Butland. Blue tie, is that you just seen the goal, by the way? That was a great save, by the way, from Jack Butland. Engels again. There's a Rangers player on the ground here as this ball has been cleared. Don't know how many of the Rangers players were knocked down there. Oh, the blood pressures went through the fucking roof now. What a save that is from Butland to get out quick. Aldo, I didn't see any, my friend. I will be honest, I didn't see any. Who'd have thought Diamandi would have been brought into the midfield to actually get us a bit of composure? Mikey Moore. Oh, Jesus Christ, Connor Barron. Is this a corner kick here? It is. We need another goal to calm it down. Connor Barron. From one end to the other, here we go. Connor Barron with a corner for Rangers. Whips it in, straight to a Celtic head. Every time. Every fucking time. And it's a 3-on-2 here. Jaden McComa with a clearance, by the way. Jaden McComa with a clearance. Right, how funny is it that they gave nothing? The linesman said that was a fucking corner and they've given the fucking foul. Gassama's now in the books as well. Wee bit late, wee bit late, wee bit late, wee bit late from the edge of Gassama. Wee bit late. It was a wee bit late. I didn't see nothing. Gasman needs to come off. Free kick here. I know, but it was definitely a booking though. Oh, what a save that is from Jack Butland! What a save from Jack Butland! Fucking Jack Butland again. Why are we just watching the ball? I'm on 56-30 test. There's no cards for them. Not one. Hit his own man. Get it up, you. Go kick. Butland's definitely man of the match. Full game right now. Butland is man of the match. Full match. It's Jack Butland. Aye, Stuart Robertson. You're all right, my friend. Butland has fully kept us in this. Fully kept us in this. Oh, the amount they get away with is fucking silly, like. Long ball up here, and it's been kept in. Stelling just smashes it away, though. Oh, the amount of mistakes are shocking. Shocking. I'm watching this with Jambo, but the way, and he says to say Rangers, oh, we're shocking, though. I'm on 57-40, Aldo. Sterling giving it straight back to them, and then just fucking clearing. Barron only gets it as far. Look at the space they have. Montgomery needs to get out here. Need to get out and clear this. And it's to Butland. I know what you mean with the dog's bollocks. I know. We've got a goal and we've went to sleep. Last 8 minutes, it's been all Celtic. I've had 3 double espressos on an empty stomach, setting up a coffee machine and seeing this performance. I see stars and none of them are on the pitch. No, Vix, they definitely won't be. Because as soon as we get a booking, we go a man quiet. Chimiti, though. Chimiti! Come on! Rangers 2! Celtic 1! Yusuf Chimiti had the double! Come on! Come on! Yusuf Chimiti! Remember the name! What a fucking turnaround, by the way! What a turnaround! Yusuf Chimiti absolutely breaks down. Silly throw from Celtic. Puts a foot in, runs all the way back himself. Barron screaming for it. Schmeichel comes out and he just goes round him. And it is Rangers 2. Celtic 1. Come on! Oh, I said it and nobody's seen it because Martin, when they bring me on, when he asked Ash for a scoreline, how will Chimiti get on? I said he's getting 3. I said he's getting 3. Worth every penny. Stuart Robertson is saying, fucking right he is right now. He needed this Yusuf Chimiti at halftime. Everybody was going that we were silly for keeping Yusuf Chimiti on. He didn't deserve to be playing. Him and Asgard shouldn't have been on. Asgard was took off for the right reasons. Chimiti has showed why he is staying on. On yourself, Yusuf, son. Look at their faces. They are raging. I'm alive now, boys. We need to keep going. Just ripped my jeans with a stoner. Oh. Stay on them. Do not let them. I never doubted them. Oh, oh, Stuart Robertson. Never doubted Yusuf Chimiti. None of us did. The Timmy tears are showing again. This time, instead of being Asgard, it is Yusuf. Egeman. It is Yusuf Chimiti. Suter, you need to get this red. Suter just panicking there. 8 million is a steal. What about with the 199? I'll come to that in a minute, buddy. I'll get that in a second. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why was my head allowed so much room there? But 199 super chat from Waterboot. Thank you very much. Channel legend, obviously, one of the hosts as well. Foot on the jugular now. Do not become complacent. 100% cannot become complacent. But that was a massive opportunity for them. Nobody stayed with him. And outside the boot, he almost puts it past the post. Oh, my God. Just smashing it out now, by the way. If he gets another, I'll faint this. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, if we get a third, they just capitulate. After being 1-0 up and being in so much commanding form in the first half, we make one sub. One sub! I know, George, I need to calm down, my friend. But one sub, one. We need to kill the game. Look, then the bounce here as well, too. Listen, Paul, I think you're 100% right. I think they got a Danny Rowe bollocking at halftime. This was not the game plan. This is not how we set up at all. We didn't come here to just be put to bed like this. Fight for everything and anything, and we are doing exactly that. So that's a foul. It is. Diamande! Diamande playing the fucking devil's game now. Come on. If we win this, we all have to get Yusuf Chimiti tattooed on us, right? Let's calm down a bit. Get a third goal, then we can calm down a bit. Finlay Curtis been told to warm up. Interesting to see what Wolf, Brian, Demi, and Trevor are thinking of this atmosphere now. Oh, Barron with a ball in. McGoma's been beat there on the wing. But then John Sterling. And Fernandez as well. Just getting in there. We want more. We want more. The bench, I will tell you right now, my friend. Let's go. So the bench for Rangers is Kelly, Inciala, Tav, Aarons, Miovski, Danilo, Curtis, and Dowell. James Cameron with a £5 super chat. James, thank you very much, my friend. I made a right James Hunt of myself at halftime with the super chat. Come on, the Teddy Bears. Listen, mate, we can all make mistakes, but as always, thank you very much for your £5 super chat. We can all make mistakes, but Rangers have definitely shown that they're right back in the hunt here. They are just absolutely rattling here. 65 minutes on the clock, and we just need to be keeping this fully intact here. Good ball up the line. Chimiti just absolutely... Chimiti is fucking ragdolling him about here. Aye, Dowell's on the bench, aye. Needs another goal to get to that 8 million. Listen, we can't get complacent here. We can't get carried away. Yes, it's 2-1, but we know what we are like. We can easily capitulate this ourselves. What's that say? Oh, wait there. I'll come back to that in a second. Barron has to play Chimiti there. Sort your mods out, lad. Some might be tins unsubbed. What do you mean? If anybody wants to... Listen, it's a public show. Anybody can come in the chat if they want, but anything that is deemed to be like derogatory, anything at all, any hate, then they'll be banned. But if they want to be coming in with a comment for whatever reason, let them. Just shows that they're paying attention more to a Rangers channel than they are a Celtic one, doesn't it? That's a ball and a half, by the way. Oh, unlucky, Kusama. He's done unlucky there. I don't see why it's an issue if any of these you would be unsubbing because there's Celtic fans in the chat. Let them be. Curtis needs to get on Phyllis, you're right, aye. Aye, no, he does. They're bringing a new guy on, are they? Oh, Sterling just using that. Oh, Dujon Sterling using that pace there. That's surely a Rangers throw. And it is Dujon Sterling there. Araujo coming on here. Oh, his face was raging when we got the second goal there. Luke McKeown, why are they bringing on they're bringing off an attacker for a defender here. No Rangers League hat-trick at their ground since Johnny Hubbard in 1955. Last actual hat-trick in any competition was Coiste in the League Cup final in the 80s. I don't think I'm lagging, buddy. No, if you're lagging, just refresh it. Ah, you're good. That's fine. No worries. It'll be the least watched reaction for a while. Oh, aye, they'll all be calling in. What's Dougal done? It's shocking. Aye. That's surely a Rangers corner, and it is. Exactly. This is the Sterling we all wanted. All game. Never mind just the first half. All game, this is the Sterling we wanted here. Any Rangers subs? I know the start about hat-trick's disgusting. At a kid's birthday party with my daughter, popped in to say yes. On yourself, Phil. Right, let me see. If Tims are sad enough to watch along on a Rangers channel, let them. They deserve our pity and mockery. Exactly, Stuart, my friend, they do. Ball whipped in here. Right on top. Oh, it was right on top of Schmeichel. And Suter just leaves one on him there, gives him a wee knock and says, have at it. Suter just getting a wee talking to. Just leaves one on there. There's actually nothing that he can do there. Negan's got a hold of him. He jumps and he knocks into him. What can he do? How have we been the second half after the goals? We've been not too bad, my friend. Not too bad. We need to switch on a bit better, but we've been not too bad. Oh, we're doing the bouncy as well. Oh, Gassama into Barron. Raskin, sorry. I'm getting all excited now. Dio. Magoma back to Dio. Dio just can't get the ball down the line there. Exactly. People were all dancing about. If we win this, it will make us more attractive potential signings as we're official in league competition. Exactly, my friend. If we win this, they will go. Oh, the world will go mental. Rangers throw here. Chimity just sent Ralston flying, by the way. Wilfred Nancy better off with Wilf Marshall. Well, Mr. Marshall's at the game, so I'll tell him you said that, right? Chimity's literally been winning the ball at every opportunity here, by the way. Oh, but when they did it in the first half, it wasn't an issue, remember, when they were leading. Now that we're doing it, oh, it's a travesty. Gassama. Oh, Gassama just turns Maeda. And he just overcooks the fuck out of that ball, though. Get Matondo on. I said Chimity would score today. Didn't think he'd get two. I didn't think he'd be scoring two, but my God, he's turned up with two great goals. Massive 20 minutes, you are right. Well done, my friend. Diomande here. Mikey Moore! Mikey Moore! And it's 3-1 to Rangers! Come on! Mikey Moore with the goal! Come on! Rangers 3! Celtic 1! What a goal from Mikey Moore! Come on! This place is gone mental! Wilfred Nancy's losing his shit to Schmeichel should be getting that, but he can't get down, and it is Rangers 3, Celtic 1. Oh, wait, I can ignore that one. I'm just messing with stuff here, folks. We're getting that one there. Sorry, it's no. Oh, I love it too. Mikey Moore. Look at that. First time shot. Bang! Right across there. I never saw this coming. I'll just tell you right now, Martin, you're not getting back on for your reaction. I'll do it myself. Oh, and it's in the chat. Mr. Ball has come out with it. Let's go for it.
This Rabble Network production was brought to you by Skush, Journey's fave. Need to give someone a wash? And remember, run that line and Skush. It's Journey's fave.
You had to be said. Come on. Yes. Oh, Aldo, there was one spoiler, mate. I will give you that. There was one. This Stoner's pulling me down. I can't get back up. Oh, do you know what? We'll get it one more time. Why not?
This Rabble Network production was brought to you by Skush, Journey's fave. Need to give someone a wash? And remember, run that line and Skush. It's Journey's fave.
I just had to be done. I couldn't help myself. Oh, we said it'd be a massive 20 minutes, but my God, Chimity almost in for the third there. Oh, exactly. Do not stop. We need to keep going, and keep going. Oh, big Mikey Moore as well. And in the Patreon, Stuart Robertson, Mikey Moore with a scoosh. Come on. Listen, I will say, Aldo, I haven't seen any of the spoilers, my friend. I've seen one, and that was for the Mikey Moore goal. I've seen none of them. Remember, on YouTube, if you comment, there's a delay when it actually gets to me as well. There is always going to be a delay, but oh my God. They were loving it. Now it's sacked the bold. Exactly. Oh, come on. Let's get a fourth. Can't wait to see Stephen McNally, Celtic fan, on the fourth one in ripping Chimity. And I said I'd be back to laugh, rip the piss out if he scores, and he has. The Timmy Tears, they are running away. They're flying. They are raging. They're fuming. Keep Nancy, though. Just keep him. Keep him. Well, does that mean that we go top, by the way? We are. Oh, no. We're level on goal difference now. We need another goal to go top. We need one more goal to go top. Can't get complacent here, though, but look at that passing there coming out with now. Oh, Raskin with a poor touch there, though. Do not get complacent. And he's straight back in on Hitati there. We put the ball in the back of the net 3 times, Krychek, that's why. I'm joking. My God, though. I don't know how we got 3 goals from that first half performance. That is definitely a Danny fucking Roll talking to. I'll be your Boydie, by the way. But yes, Boyd is on Sky today. He is. There's been pictures of him at the ground, so he is. None of them are class on that day, Charles. Fuck him. We're hunting in packs now. Look at us. Hunting them. Let them have all the ball. We need another goal to go second. We need 6 points to go top. Timmy Tears, fill my heart with joy. Mine too, my friend. Just John Suter keeping your mad out wide. Magoma comes and takes it, and Araujo just punch it out of play. Oh, my God. Can we keep any derogatory terms out the comments, please? That would be great. Thank you very much. Old Stoner Barron's been on form today, by the way, but Danny Roll is on fire, I'm telling you. What a turnaround. Oh, I know he's sitting there, Martin. You need to come back in. I'm getting too excited. I might need to nip away to my toilet in a minute. Oh, my God. This is shocking. How can we be going a goal down? Oh, they're all walking away. Look at them walking away. She's little. Bye. She's little. Off you pop. Off you pop. There's about 15 minutes left. Oh, I'm going to the pub. I'm going to the pub, boys. Oh, Asgard is shit. It's his fault. Blame him. Oh, blame Theo Asgard. We needed that 10 willies in the dressing room at half-time there. Nico. Demure. I just can't get down the line there. They are panicking now. We can get a fourth. Oh, my God. Oh, Chimeti needed this fully. Best support in the world, though, remember. Oh, aye. They don't do walking away. Either on Martin's sick. Roll up and spend your last time. Oh, I'm loving this, by the way. All Wilfred Nancy needs to keep his job. Keep him in for the rest of the season. Oh, that's unlucky from Barron. Look at Dujan Sterling, man! Oh, Raskin's done well there. Stephen Jackson trying to make breakfast, but I can't turn away for this. Get a penalty just so Yusuf Chimeti can take it. I cannot believe this is how we've turned up the second half. This is two completely different games, by the way. Two completely different games. Celtic are in here, though. And it's a great save again from Jack Butland. Exactly. Thirlwell had an eye for a player. He knew what he was seeing in Yusuf Chimeti. He knew what he was seeing. Jesus Christ. Chimeti to score a hat-trick was 200-odd to 1. Great save from Butland and a great stop from Suter. Oh. This is the Yusuf Chimeti we've wanted for so long. Telling you. There's about 15 to go, including on the stoppages for our goal. Oh, sorry, 3 goals. 3 goals. Right. Try and catch them again here. And they took him off, Tom. They took him off. Oh, we all good on the... we're good. We're back. Patreon having a bit of a wobble there, but we're good. Gisama. Oh, he just can't get that across to Mikey Moore. Raskin's done well here, though. Raskin's done very well. Right, foul, referee. Foul. Maybe if Thurl was a good director of football after all. Listen, I'm telling you, this is a Sterling we have missed for so long. Slim Jim Suter. He's been on the old Manjaro. Listen, I thought Chimeti was pretty good in the first half. Yes, he didn't get a goal, but his hold-up play was brilliant. The fact he was able to carry the ball, he was trying to get his chest up, get the ball going. He couldn't get it working, but this second half has just been brilliant for him. Ball whipped in. Oh, having to punch it away. Fernandez is over to it. Pumped up high and long. Can Barron keep it in? He sure can. He's kept that in. Barron's kept that in play. Mikey Moore. Take him, son. Raskin. Oh, he just can't get it through to Gassama. Oh, he tries so hard to get that through to Eddie Gassama there. I'm on the 0% feel pushed. This is better. I can't read that out, Stuart, on the old Patreon. The old orange and black. This is better than orange and black for a stunner, I'm telling you. We need that fourth just to get that cushion because a 1-goal lead is criminal. Oh, who's that gone to? Oh, Jesus. Oh, I'm bringing it up. I don't care. The old stunner from Ramey. I mean, that's shocking. Beatbot singing you're getting sacked in the morning. Shocking. You know something, right? They'll all talk about this on the reaction, and rightfully so. But bringing on Mohamed Diamande has 100% been the difference maker in this game. 100% been the difference. This is our New Year's right here. Exactly. This is it right here. Oh, bye. Bye. Get Minovsky on. I agree with you. Get him on. They're hunting. Look at the hunt. I think Chimiti is realising that he is a big lad and not a 5'9" silky forward. Just get the ball and run with it. Suit has to be switched on here. And he's done well. Excuse me. Nah, he'll be sacked after this game. He'll get up, he'll get back to the dressing room and he'll get his P60 will be off. As we approach the 82nd minute here. And there's just nobody there. They try to be cute and clever in the middle. And there's nobody. Oh, shit. We try to be cute and clever back. Oh, cleared away. Chimiti just imposes his body so well in this game. He's just absolutely taking the piss right out of them, by the way. He's taking the piss out of them. Listen, I'm so conflicted here. Who do we give man of the match to here? Is it Jack Butland or is it Yusuf Chimiti? I'm being deadly serious, by the way. I know Butland has pulled out some brilliant saves, but my God, who do you give man of the match to here? Let that go out, because you'll be offside. It has to be Chimiti, doesn't it? It has to be. It has to be Yusuf Chimiti. Can't give it to both, unfortunately. But it has to be. Butland and Chimiti are both contenders. They've done so well for this game. Chimiti, exactly. You've got to say 2 big goals from Yusuf Chimiti to get us in it. But Butland for the chance of being in the game. True. And then obviously you've got we want 4. Kisama needs to watch. He's on a booking, by the way. Chimiti, because of the pressure he's been under. Stuart, I think you're spot on. Danny Rowe for the half-time bollocking. He definitely has stepped up. But 7.5 to go. What's Boop saying? Can't say Danny Rowe hasn't won a big game now, can they? Well, it's not over yet. Listen, we need to watch this right until the final whistle. Listen, I know that we are all getting a bit happy with ourselves here, but there's still about 7 or 8 minutes to go here. Chimiti, mind it took Hateley a while to win us over. They did. Jesus, yes, I've gone mental. I can't keep up with the comments now. Jesus Christ. Happy for our team. They needed this. We want 4. Roll. May not have been the manager we all wanted, but exactly. Full agree with you, Aldo. Danny Rowe, man of the match. We've never seen this from Chimiti, so for me, it has to go to him today. All goes as the Butland save has. Oh, I mean, they're both up there. They have to be. Oh, again, Jack Butland, man. Again. Jack Butland's going, you want to give it to him? Nah. Dip Blake, you're right. You can't celebrate until the final whistle. 3 dodgy penalties incoming. He's earned a shush. Oh, Connor Barron just fighting for it. They've all gone. There's nobody there to be sick. They've all left. God bless Butland. Commentators are mute on Sky Sports. Can't hear a thing. Oh, I wouldn't be mute. I'd be muting anyway. It's fine. I've got Rangers TV on, so there we go. A shush or a scoosh to the crowd. And here he comes. The captain, James Tavernier. The man of the match is Jack Chimiti. Alex, the super scoreboard is going to be, it's going to be mental, I'm telling you. Eddie Gassama coming off for James Tavernier. First half, Heats were down, looking around. Second half, 3-1, wallop. I'd have paid $9 million for this win today. I would have too. Oh, big Grim Boyd's going to be loving it too. Tav, cross for Chimiti, score 4-1. Watch Tav cost us a goal. I think he's playing further forward, so he's not going to have much chance to cost us a goal. Chimiti's just trying to link everybody up there now. Dio. Oh, Dio's done well there. And again. It's Cherscori. You had to take him off the last 10 minutes because we're probably going to be defending a fair bit here. It'll be 20 minutes plus VAR. There's about maybe 10 left to go here because there'll be about 4 or 5 added on at least. My run of not watching these to protect my mental health is continuing to go well. Well, we're doing well here. Great escape coming from the Rangers fans. Very apt. Oh, bring on. I do think Tav should be on. 6 to 8 added on. 100%. I think Nancy needs more time as well. I think he needs just a bit more time. Kieran Tierney, off he goes. Oh, no knees. Also, it helps I'm not on the reaction. It definitely does. Craig, my friend, it does. As soon as you're on the reaction, we'll be getting beat still. I'll be keeping it. I'll be watching the Hearts game now. I'm not even keeping an eye on it. I'll be getting watched now. Has to be. Especially when they're playing Livy at 3 o'clock. That game will be on. So Skills on and Forrest on. Tierney and Ralston off. Man of the match, it's got to be for me, Yusuf Chermiti. Chermiti just doing everything. Listen, the referee tried so much to give it them the bookings in the first half and the stopping of playing that they have literally fell apart here. It's a Dundee derby as well, aye? Listen, I don't think it's too much at all. That's surely a foul on Diamandi. Oh, Conor Barron just sweeping it up. Yeah, Rangers TV man of the match is Yusuf Chermiti. Kevin, you there? You there? Kevin? Look at the amount of empty seats there. I think there's still plenty of time in this game. 89 minutes here. We just need to be shut up, I think. RTV, man of the match, Chermiti. And the watch along, because I don't know if the boys will give it the Rabble watch along, man of the match for me is also Yusuf Chermiti. Has to be. He has been fantastic. For most of this game, I will say, first half, none of the players turned up, but I thought Chermiti was very, very good. Before the game, I would have liked some new players. It's sadly needed. It is, but then look how we played as well, though. The Etihad Stadium. Mikey Moore just doing his job nicely here. So happy. So am I. You're getting sacked in the morning. Nah. Keep him. Telling you, keep him. Celtic boarding cab in his pocket. Told you 5 minutes. There you go. Mikey Moore just keeping it in the corner here. Even Tav getting involved in keeping it in the corner. Of course they were going to give a free kick. I got sent to the car after the Chermiti first goal, so I've been sitting here with no snacks, loving like, listen, I've been Bojan getting on. I literally went and got another can, so I've run out of this one. I've got this one. I don't even need it, so we're all good. Milski coming on for, give him his applause. Yusuf Chermiti, give that man his applause. Yusuf fucking Chermiti. And always, Paul, thank you very much, mate. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. Here's to another year of watch-alongs because these have been unbelievable. So thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Thank you. But that's been some game for Yusuf Chamiti. His best in a Rangers jersey by far. But no, I appreciate all the support you have shown through the watch-alongs all year. Through the good and the bad, I do appreciate. Oh my God! And Miovski straight red, off he goes. Miovski with a straight red, off he goes. See you later, Miovski. Oh my God, what a tackle that is to make you as soon as you're on. Liam Scales, that's your bastard. No, he's not been sent off. It's just funny. You'll see the tackle. Listening to you over Sky, mate. A pleasure always. Alan, thank you very much, mate. Appreciate it. It wasn't a red. I will say that. It wasn't a red. Just the tackle was funny. Like he went 2 footing on Scales. He got a booking for it, like. I will apologise. Sorry. I should. Just the tackle was funny. Sorry. Shitting a lot of yous up there. As they appeal for a penalty here. He won none of the ball. Oh, shit everybody up there. That's brilliant. Oh my God, we're just giving them an opportunity to score to. Jesus. Take that clap back, guy. You should, mate. You should. Shit a lot of yous up to. They will be chasing their players out, man. The Sharks are already, I've already checked. The Sharks are already sold out on eBay. First time watching the watch along. Great job, mate, and Happy New Year to you all. James, thank you very much, mate. I appreciate it. We're nearly there. There's about 2 minutes to go. Closing down. Well done. Listen, they're going to have all the ball for the last minute and a half. Phyllis, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Shooter takes one to the head there. Oh, what am I getting that for? What am I getting that for? What's that in the chat for? What did I do, Mr. Mac Daddy? I need to go right. Jesus Christ, how did I get to the bottom? What did I do that for? Bob, thank you very much, mate. Please don't go anywhere at full time, though, as there will be a reaction straight away from Martin and the guys. It'll be Martin, Kenny, and Hamish to take you through the reaction to this absolute magnificent game that we have put on. Look at the empty seats, by the way. As Stuart Robinson said in the old Patreon, the empty had stadium here because they have just absolutely capitulated. They went 1-0 up, thought they were running the game, and they've been shown up. Maestro, thank you very much. I appreciate it. About a minute to go here. Bullet, thank you very much, mate. Corner whipped in here. Cleared away. Easy as you like from Nico Raskin. Exactly, Mel. Sign up for as little as $1.99 for all the future watch-alongs. It is well worth it. You get content like this every single game day, whether it be in Europe or in the league. We do watch-alongs for every single match day. Cleared away again with these by Rangers. We are just waiting for the final whistle here. McGregor with the ball in. Oh, and Butland down he goes. Sean Fernandez, I don't know which one to back there, to be fair. The full-time whistle! Come on! And it's finished. Rangers 3, Celtic 1. Rangers take all 3 points after a game of 2 halves. Wilfred Nancy's side looked like they were commanding themselves to an easy win. Chumity went, had my drink, watch this, and they've won it 3-1. Rangers made that look so easy. I agree with you, Stuart, in that second half. Yusuf Chumity, take a bow, my friend, because that was sensational. Rangers actually deciding to show up for a change. Kenny and Martin, with all that shite at half-time, giving us, we're push. Nah, that's what we're back there. Rangers 3, Celtic 1. Give them a scudding at their own home ground, and it just shows that Danny Rowe is the man for us. He got in there, gave them all a bollocking at half-time, and just went, nah, not good enough. Not good enough. I need to see better. And they did exactly that. Yusuf Chimiti with 2. Mikey Moore was quiet for a lot of that game, but what a goal that was. Schmeichel just making it look so easy, but again, Rangers just leading the way. David, thank you very much, mate. So when they are ready, I'll hand them all over. But Martin, if you want to come in now, we can get a wee jip before I dive away. Oh, mate, I'm loving it too. Loving it. Where did that come from? Where did that come from?
Mate, I love football. I absolutely love football. I've not got much left in the throat. Man, like half time. Never been so low, I don't think. Never been so low as I was at half time.
We were down
Didn't see that coming back. I didn't see us getting a goal, let alone freedom. What a second half performance. Yusuf Chimiti. That's how you announce yourself as a Rangers player. That's exactly how. When was the last time we had a striker that went at them and scored? And it's just, it never happens for us. It never, ever, ever happens for us.
Honestly, see the second goal, mate. The fact that it was their throw-in, Chimiti puts the pressure on Callum McGregor. He then tries to clear it. Chimiti takes the ball, runs it trusty, gets past him with pace. Schmeichel tries to come out. You think, he's closed him down too quickly here. And Chimiti just goes, I'm aiming for that, calling it behind you, and just curls it behind him. The composure is unreal. And I think the people screaming for him not to play have been shut up because that performance.
But listen. I mean, he's been poor. Let's not kid ourselves. He's been poor, right? So people can't now go, but already people look at them, they're idiots. No, there was a reason why people didn't want him to play. What he's done now is he's shut them up.
Yeah,
the right way by scoring goals and putting in that second half performance. That I mean, he completely controlled the game in the second half. He was outstanding, and
he was.
For everybody, including myself, who was saying he wasn't good enough, I can't be any more happier sitting here right now with a 3-1 victory at their place after that first half. Alex, mate, I shall let you go, my friend. Thank you very much for doing the watch along today.
No worries, mate.
Go and enjoy. It, mate.
Kenny, enjoy yourself, mate. Take that in because that is going to be brilliant. So I'll let you go. And lads, go enjoy yourselves. See you later.
All the best.
Well, me and you know absolutely nothing about football, Kenny.
It turns out, listen, at the end of the day, we did call the fact that the game get too big for Asgard. I think he wouldn't agree into the game the way Diamandi did. So that was positive. But by the way, how much a pest is Chimiti? He's an absolute nightmare to play against. And by the way, I'm chuffed for the boy because, like you, everybody's like, this guy's a donkey. But my God, has he turned folks' opinion in the last maybe 3 games? Is it fair to say, maybe?
Listen, I'm a multiple man, though. We have to just take a moment to say that Celtic were excellent, amazing, prime Barcelona in that first half, Kenny. So I think that is enough to keep that guy in a job. They need to give him time.
Okay, we can say that. We can also say that we made a rod for our own back. Come on. We made an arse of that first half. Listen, if we were playing really, really well and we were aggressive in every 50-50 and we're trying our best, but they were just passing round us, then I would agree with multiple man on that. I would. But my God, we gave them every opportunity to make us look silly.
Oh, Kenny, we want him to stay in a job.
Nancy's definitely needing about 2 a year. I think we get 2 quadruples.
I mean, how do you go? How do you go, Kenny, for that first half to that second? How does that happen?
Easily, Danny Rowe, 100%. Analytically, how he speaks, the way he speaks, how he calms the situations down when he's on. You listen to him in his interviews, and it's no. I think he said a word with Mikey Moore to say, "Listen, stop letting the occasion become you, and you try and become more about the occasion rather than like overrunning you." And I think he's half-time team talk. You remember the Rangers days where Steven Gerrard would always be doing 1-0, and then half-time he'd managed to say something really positive and it would boost them and they'd come back out and we get a second half like we did against Celtic today. I think Danny Rowe deserves a shed load of credit for not only the substitution, but probably his half-time team talk was pretty special.
It had to have been. And welcome along, Ian. How are you?
Oh, mate, I could suck on lemons for a week. That's not going to get the smile off my face on that one. Neighbours have probably complained to phone the police, but for the amount of noise I was making, I think they think that some domestic abuse was going on in this house, but I don't care. I did not expect to be having that conversation at the end of that first half. That's for sure.
No, I know. And look, I don't even really want to focus on the first half because, look, we just didn't turn up.
Oh, no, didn't at all. Well, we turned up for the first 5 minutes because I think that we were pressing them, we were pushing them back. You could hear their fans getting on their back. And it was that same old. Well, we've tried for 5 minutes, nothing's happened, so it's not going to be today. Let's just get through it and see what happens. The mentality of the players, that's the way it went. We just invited them on, and they just overran that midfield every single time they went forward. There was just so much space. You could have drove a bus through the middle of our midfield so much in that first half. It was awful, just awful. It was. It really was. And we had our complaints at half time, Kenny. There was a lot. Look, I was raging. I was really unhappy, not just because we were getting beat, but in the manner of which we were getting beat. And like Ian says, look, there was enough space to drive a couple of Ibroxes through our whole team. It really was that poor.
Yeah, it was. I think it was. Do you know what annoyed me more? It was so obvious that it was the same thing they were doing constantly, especially when they hit the wings and you were giving them 15, 20 yards. You weren't following your runners and things like that, which is schoolboy stuff. And it must be frustrating for a manager to say, we're working this day in, day out, and yet you're still, there's always a pass on. Again, you go back to the second half, we came out and the space wasn't as easy for Celtic to find, but there was definitely a calming influence in what you said and what the midfield Diamande, definitely. And again, it's only because he's got Old Firm experience. You could tell Asgard was caught in the day. I thought Mikey Moore was starting to really, really fade away as well because he was really heavy leg look. But I think I was right in saying he's get caught in the moment. Oh my God, what the hell is this thing? I've seen it in the telly, but to live it's another thing. And Diamande's calmed all that full thing down a little bit. But there was no mistakes like the way there was in the second half. You've got to take credit to Big Butland, man. See the first half. We're getting in there 3 down. We're getting in 3 down at least. If it wasn't for Jack, and 100%. But Jack definitely. And I think all the way through the full second half as well, he had done the same thing again. He didn't falter. Even when there was chances for Celtic who come clean through, or they were going down the wing, or they were cutting it back, and it was a free hit. It was Butland that was throwing themselves into the challenges. So Jack had a lot to do with the day, pal. He did.
I know. Even at 0-0, Ian, at 1-0 to them, even when we drew level and took the lead, he still continued to make the saves.
Yeah, I mean, there was one that I think Yang from a corner. That was a great save from that corner. Saw it a little bit late, and then he just did the simple things right. My big complaint with the goal that they did score was that's him beat his near post again. But there was a lot of force behind it, so it's one of those where he's put his hands up. By the time he's got his hands there, the ball's gone by him. But if Chimiti doesn't score 2 goals today, then Butland's your man of the match. All ends up. He just, when he does it well. It's just unfortunate for Jack that when it goes wrong, it's horrendous. But I'm not going to talk about the things that go wrong because he was absolutely superb today. Definitely a leader, led from the back, and the defence get a little bit more comfortable when they know that the keeper behind them can bail them out. I think as the second half particularly went on, that our defence actually improved. Fernandez improved second half. Stopped man marking, stopped doing the thing. He just played his game, and that went well. And that all comes from Jack Butland, giving them the confidence to be able to do what they do. Just at the end, when you need safe hands, he's there, grabs it, hits the floor, does the thing that us goalkeepers like to do that winds people up. And, Shagger was probably one of the best at it, those sort of things. But Butland, not Butland today, he was superb.
I'm looking at the table, Kenny, right? Obviously, 38 points each. They've lost 6 games this season. 6 games. And we've drew 8 and lost 2. I really don't want to get ahead of myself, but I feel as if you can't get ahead of yourself on a day like this, then when can you? And this is before we've brought in signings, Kenny. This is before we've made changes to this team that still needs changes made to it. Let's not let this result today cloud that. We still need to bring in other players. But the fact that they've already lost 6 games this season, they're a poor team, Kenny. They're a very poor team. We need to now jump on this.
Yep, 100%, mate. And I think I seen you smiling when you said about the draws, because we think we were all thinking about Russell Martin for a second, because most of the draws came from him. So if the management was selected better, could it have been different? Probably. Celtic are in a bad place, mate. Listen, it's not a surprise to any Celtic fan. They've called it for months. You know, I think they've clocked the guy straight away. You know, he's been a bit of a bomb scare. Even his interviews were a bit mental. I think he's quite erratic when he's speaking. I think he's quite shaken on what the media's like here and what the Goldfish Bowl's like. And I remember Neil Lennon famously saying, "You have no idea as a manager until you come here that you can't even go for a pint of milk." And they're on you. And I don't think he realised it's one of those things again where the Celtic board have made a complete and utter arse of it for a start. You know, it's does Ronnie Dyla get a job if Rangers weren't down? Put it that way. It's one of those ones where they've just decided.
Listen, Nancy needs time, Kenny. I'm fed up telling you.
I take as long as you want. But listen, I thought it was a phenomenal reaction in the second half. I think Celtic were there for the taking in the first half. We just didn't believe in ourselves. There was no believing. You know, the ball at the tap was always there, right and left. Tierney's a bomb scare when you put him under pressure. He's a step off the game. McGregor's a step off the game. And Big Betty bomb scare in the goals. As you know, being a goalkeeper, but I guess guy's a half-wit. I mean, there's a couple of the goals that are pure suspect. So, I'm a happy chappy.
And by the way, Ian, before we discuss the goals and stuff, what a win for Danny Rule.
Yeah, I mean, even I said it during that game as well. I said, here's another big game and we're not winning it. So that was my only down for Danny Rose, that we played some big games and he's not won any of them. Well, he's turned that around today. Don't know what he did at halftime, but he needs to keep doing that so that we can get complete 90s out of it. If we could do that in the first half, score 3 goals and then coast the second half, I wouldn't have a problem. But he's we know there's something with Danny Rose because we've gone on this run despite how poor we've been. And then today he pulls that and turns that around. Yes, the players have gone out and they've scored goals and Chimeti's been excellent second half, but he's done something at half time. He's put a rocket under them and whatever he's done, it's worked. And his tactical change this time, we do go on his subs are a little bit weird at times, but the Diamande thing changed that second half completely. Having Dio in the middle of the park, we weren't overrun anymore, so he saw that and he's changed it. So massive credit to Danny Rowe. If he pulls this off, like you say, if you can't get away with yourself on a day like today, when can you? So if he can pull this off and come May, he's going to be up there with some pretty decent company, I think, manager-wise, because no one would have expected it when Martin went and Rowe came in.
No, and listen, Mark, massive supporter of the channel member as well. Happy Blue Year, guys. It's the perfect start, Kenny, to 2026.
It's one I wasn't expecting to come, especially after the Hearts debacle. It was lovely to see the bounce back for Motherwell, and now you go into, they were like in a Motherwell, St Mirren, and then Celtic. So you're thinking yourself here, we're not that team now that just maybe there was a team on the day that was a wee bit better than us. We've bounced straight back and said, no, that's no, we're not giving in this title. And it's all we do with Danny Rowe. 100%. It's if you're listening to me, he's very intelligent. Some of the superlatives that comes out of his cracking, like being a hunter and all this carry on. I think he knows what he's doing. I think he's quite clever with the media. And it's always nice listening to a German when they're talking this like Klopp and all that. You just it's dead easy to listen to, and if they're very analytical, it comes across very, very, very good. I mean, if you listen to that, I've no doubt Nancy knows what he's talking about with football, right? I'm sitting in a living room in Irvine. He's a football manager, but how he puts it across is bomb scare to me. I mean, half the interviews I don't even know what he's talking about. But whereas Danny sounds collective, he's calm, he's intricate, he knows what's gone wrong, so he's telling you how to maybe rectify that. It's simple instructions put across the right way, and it's probably a kind of calming influence when you're really, really maybe panicking. And he maybe knows how to manage every single different individual. That is clear to see. He's an individual manager, hopefully, and that would be a chance to win the league for me.
Well, Ian, God bless Kevin Thelwell. Baby got back on Monday, Martin. No, actually, because it wasn't 3-0, it was 3-1. So that doesn't count. And Kevin Farewell sitting in the house, Ian going, I told you so.
Kevin Farewell, come back. All is forgiven. We got it wrong. You obviously know you know a player when you see one. 8 million man's now worth like 30 million. But no, I mean, he's got one right, maybe, possibly, in the entire thing. Well, only time will tell come the end of the season. But what I will say is Chimiti's equalled Alfie's goal total against Celtic in one game. So, you know.
And he's overtook Boyd's.
He overtook Boyd. I think he's ahead of Danilo.
Could you believe that stat, by the way, that we didn't get it today either, but we nearly did. We haven't had a league hat-trick against them
since 1955 with Johnny Hubbard. Yeah, I heard that one. That was unfortunately Ian Crocker that put that one up. Obviously, someone in his ears told him.
He will not be happy today, Ian Crocker.
We will not be happy, but it's the only we've not had a hat trick against them at all since Coisty in the 80s. But the last league one was Hubbard in 1955. I was willing it to happen. For Chimiti to get a hat trick at Parkhead would have been amazing, because it's not to make you upset, Martin, but he was getting to SIBO-esque levels of criticism and love from other people, but now he's above that. And God, do you imagine if SIBO and Chimiti up front? What a partnership that would have been. That's what I want. That bring SIBO back.
It was unstoppable, by the way. Our own very own Ian Thompson, bring back Thelwell, all is forgiven. Not quite, absolutely not quite. But the first goal we get was at 50th minute, Kenny. Mm-hmm. Nico Raskin breaking forward, getting his cell into the box from a throw in, by the way. I don't know if does Dio flick it to Raskin or does Raskin take it? I'm not sure. But Chimiti is where he's supposed to be.
I think the guy's an absolute nightmare to play against. I think the last few games, for what the podcasts I've actually watched, because I haven't been on since doing my back, but he's been getting superlatives right, left and centre for the page, at least anyway, our page, just because he's hard work. So I'll give him the benefit of the doubt and say that he was getting into the positions because he knew where he was going. Especially with some of the balls coming over the top, he realised Gassama wasn't going to the right wing. So Chimiti decides to go to the right wing, go and get it, or to the left wing, go and get it. So, yep. Do you know something? It's a very instinctive striker's goal, isn't it? It's one of those ones where start off behind the defender, run to the front just as the ball's getting played, doesn't see you coming round the blind side and put it in. And I think we didn't give ourselves enough, I don't know, we weren't giving them enough threat at the back. Celtic are just rubbish at the back, and we weren't getting to give them the opportunities, Rangers, to make them look average. And when Chimiti got the goal, we started believing a wee bit in ourselves. And I do think that goal was a complete striker's goal. It was basically from the back, kind of for the middle part of the goal, ghosting the defender and just getting the toe on it. And I think that's when Celtic started falling apart.
But it really was. It really was. I mean, as our own William, Ian is saying, my half-time team talk worked. Time to turn the pendulum, swing into a wrecking ball. Now, it's what I says to Kenny. We need to now put our foot in the throat and keep driving it in.
Absolutely. We've failed to do that for years recently. The last time we did it was when Stevie G was here, put the foot down and romped it. Now we've got them in there, and again, like Alex, I'll be having a vested interest in what goes on in the Hearts game today. Another player in Livingston, but I'll have a vested interest because the pressure swings now to them. Yeah. And can they cope with it in this run-in? Because they've never had to deal with it. So on both of them, 1 foot on one side, the other side of the city, and 1 foot on the other side of the country. That's what we need to be doing now. And just go for it. Now, we've nearly got through a very tricky period of games, because look at the games we've had: St Mirren, Motherwell, Hearts, Celtic. We've got Aberdeen back-to-back. Get through all that. If we can get through Aberdeen, though, with 6 out of 6, there's nothing that's stopping them from pushing on. And because Celtic and Hearts, they've all got to do this yet. So they've got to do it again. So we can push through it. We've done our bit. Now we put the pressure on them and see how they react, because it's about them now. We've done our bit. All we can do is keep winning and hope that the pressure gets them and they drop points. And so we need to put the foot down and go.
Actually, quite similar to the cup game in a way, Kenny, where they were the better team in the first half and then we dominated the second. It's actually really similar.
Aye, again, probably all down to the conversation that's been had to the players in the dressing room. You're getting that. Maybe you're feeling a bit down. You're maybe feeling a bit leggy. Maybe the occasion's got to you, and you're getting into a manager who already knows what he's already speaking to, what player about what. And I don't believe he goes in and does a Russell Martin, does a collective team talk at halftime. I think your Danny Rule goes round individually, and has a 3.5 minute monologue at the end just to kind of collectively put it together. But I think he knows where the problems are coming. He done it with Asgard, didn't he? Both straight out. So the similar to what you're saying with the cup game is probably the direction that they're getting if they're playing poorly and they can manage to get in at half time.
And the second goal, Ian, Yusuf Chermiti, well, he does brilliantly win the ball, right, from a Celtic throw-in, and then he just keeps going. And look, if that's us and that's John Souttar, we are screaming at John Souttar for no closing down their striker quick enough. But take nothing away from the finish, Ian. For a guy under so much pressure who's come in with a big price tag, who knows that every single supporter, not against him, but having a go at him for his recent performances at Parkhead, when we're not still at this point yet, not playing great. What a finish, mate. What a finish.
So when it broke, I thought he's got the legs, because you've seen in this game, particularly today, that he's got the legs and he's got the pace to get power past people. But when it broke to him, I thought, right, Trusty will just block that off. Trusty will just he'll block that off, and then he's got to look for I think it was Mikey Moore that was breaking on the other side, so he's going to have to look for that pass. And then for whatever reason, Trusty looks at Mikey Moore and thinks, no, that's where I got to go. And just this gap opens up for Chermiti, and he's inside the box. Again, with the fact that he just scored not that long ago, had a little bit more confidence that maybe the adrenaline that he's got in him will push him through. He'll get this. But it's Chermiti, so you're like, I'm not sure what's going to happen, and he goes for it. Schmeichel tries to put it in. The fact that it nicks off his foot and goes in as well just makes it even better. I'm half surprised that Schmeichel didn't shout wide, because he likes to do that when everybody shoots at him. If you watch him, every single shot, he puts his arms out and shouts wide, and then it nestles in the corner. And then it just there's no sweeter thing than the whole place going silent for that split second, and then the corner erupts, led by Wilf.
Yeah, probably led by Wilf. The third goal, Kenny, I have to say, Mikey Moore wasn't his best game in a Rangers shirt. I think it's probably safe to say. He takes a strike well. If that's your goalkeeper, you're no happy.
No, and there's me probably for, I'd say, a good 5-10 minutes if you ask my Wayne. Me got to take Moore off. And then obviously because he was leggy, and I thought, and then he creeps up with an absolute blisterer. But again, listen, good strike, but by God, Schmeichel, man. But this is the thing why I was so annoyed all the way through the game in the second half, and no peppering their goal as much as we could, even for distance. The guy's a bomb scare. I mean, for God's sake, look at the saves that Butland was pulling off, and then that ball is pretty close to him, guys, when Moore hits it. I don't care because he scored it, but you know what I mean? You're going, wow. But it was nice to see the reaction of this wee guy. He's the most infectious wee guy, even when you hear him speaking. For him to just say, screw the stewards, I'm in there. I'm going right in with my fans. And he's right in about it, and he's smiling and laughing. And then after that goal, you see him starting to smirk. I mean, the best photograph I saw was when it was just about to get taken centre again. And it went to him, and he's stunning going like this. He's just pure, like, an odd.
Do you know what I couldn't believe, Kenny? When was the last time one of our players managed to get past the stewards to get to our fans at their place?
Oh, see, even the
you don't get past, their stewards don't let you move.
Oh no, and I'm right in saying that there's no many ball boys apart from Parkhead that sit inside the bars. You know, the kind of the advertising boards. They're usually at the other end, whereas I've noticed they're always there to get the ball in quick. So, but yeah, I loved the wee guy. I thought the wee guy, for having a poor day, and I think he get caught in the full ambience of it all, to get a goal like that, just to lift him, is phenomenal. And hopefully he kicks on for the business end of the season, guys.
I mean, a huge goal for Mikey Moore. A massive goal for the boy.
Oh, huge. I mean, like you said, it wasn't his best game. I was with Kenny at this one. I think you might have to take him off, because I think he's lost in the occasion now. I think he's gone. But, you know, that's why... I
know you see his big medallion in.
I know they put the
big medallion on.
They put that thing up of him on the screen there, and I'm sitting there going, right, I can see Jota, and there's Stormzy sitting there. So who's the old woman sitting on the far? Oh, it's Rod Stewart. Right.
What's Stormzy doing there?
Oh, just the weird and wonderful people. I mean, we had Ross Kemp. Gazza invited Ross Kemp to one of our games. So, you get weird and wonderful people turning up at these games. But, I mean, great finish.
I'm surprised Rod Stewart never went and put his Rangers tap on after we went 2-1 up, to be honest.
He's still got it. He's probably still got it. And it probably fits him.
But he must have known he was coming, by the way, because Stormzy and all the guys are sitting there and Rod's turned up like a pimp with this massive medallion trying to think he's in the So Solid crew or something. It was brilliant.
The one thing, if Schmeichel was my goalkeeper, I would be raging because he dives behind the ball. And you're always telling your keepers, and we've got one in our team who's literally playing his first games ever, under 10s. And we're like trying to teach him how to play and goal and all the rest of it. And it's sort your feet out, dive toward the ball sideways. So you dive forward. Schmeichel doesn't do it. He dives backwards. It's brilliant. And like you said, we should have just been firing shots at him left, right, and centre because he's awful. And even if you're on the halfway line, have a go because Kenny McLean from the halfway line. Why not?
Yep. Yeah, I mean, phenomenal. And then once it goes 3-1, Kenny, the game, not that it sort of dies a death, but I'm still sitting on the couch going, right, Rangers, don't give away a stupid goal here. Just don't give them anything. And the small part of me was thinking, we're still a wee bit too open at the back.
Aye, I was the same. Even I would go as far as to say, Martin, even when you get to the stage of the 88th minute, getting into the 5 minutes added time, the Waynes were all just talking amongst ourselves, thinking about Clash Royale, thinking the game's completely done, and I'm going like that to them, oi, look at the mess we're in already. We're just stoating about here, thinking this is just finished, and we all know that it could easily go 3-3 if they score early enough in that 5 minutes. So it was nice to see us, but it was quite touchy, Martin. I think you're absolutely right. I think sometimes some of the last-ditch defending. However, flip the coin on that. It's only exaggerating our defensive record now in the league of what we've done today. So it might not be pretty, but we don't seem to let the ball get in our net a lot these days, which is refreshing.
It is. It really, really is. I think before we go, I'm going to play Danny Rowell's post-match because why not? Effectively. So if you bear with me a second, just find it and bring it up. There we go. Right, folks, let's hear what the manager had to say after we destroy Celtic at Celtic Park.
Was that the perfect example of a game of two halves today?
Yeah, of course. I think the first half, I take this on my board. You have an idea, but yeah, I think more important was direction. The second half, I think in the first half we didn't win this 50. They were stronger. They deserved to be in lead. But direction in the second half, outstanding from my team, incredible. I think it was exactly what we want normally from the beginning on. We were aggressive, we win the ball, we were good organized, and we played forward the first half. When we win the ball, we didn't play forward. And then I told you before the game, these games need stories. And I think today you have two good stories. The first thing is we come back after 1-0 down, strong away to come back, win this 3-1. And the second story, of course, Yusuf, he scored, outstanding. But this is as well, it's about the next. It's about the next game, because if you not deliver on Tuesday again, that means nothing. And this is now my job, our job, to focus, enjoy the moment today, enjoy this win, but tomorrow fully focus to the next one. And this is what we have to do. This is what we have to improve. It's about consistently, game by game, and this is especially in this league next.
Because you were still in the game at halftime, did you say to the players, look at Celtic against Dundee United, for example, they were 1-0 up and the game it turned? Was that something that was very much in your mind? You knew if you got a goal, this game could turn.
I was not angry. For me, it was about find solutions. We changed into three midfielders. We pressed in a little bit in a different way, and straight from the beginning on, you felt they come not through. They couldn't find the three men what they normally want to do. We were much better organized. And then after ball winning situation, we played straightforward, and I think fantastic goals. This is what I want to see, I think, and this is of course a boost. Such a statement today in a big game.
outstanding for my team.
Outstanding from my team. A couple of things that I want to take away from what he says there. But first of all, we can bring in live from the East End of Glasgow our Brian. Brian, how are you?
Just brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I've already lost my voice, and it's only minutes after the game, so it's going to be one hell of a night tonight.
What? He's lost his voice. I can't stop coughing. What's the reaction like down there now, Brian?
I think a bit of disbelief, to be quite honest, after that first half. I think we're very fortunate to go in 1-0, and just to have one sub turn the whole game with Diamandi coming on. This was incredible. And I'll tell you what, I gave Chermiti big, stick. Everybody else has, but I'll tell you what, the big man came up trumps today, and you've got to take your hat off to him. He did it on the big stage. So yeah, I think everybody's in shock because after the first half, we should have been 2 or 3 down, and we somehow got out just one. But no, just a brilliant performance, and it certainly sets the tone for the rest of the season.
Will there be a few sherbets tonight, Brian?
Yes, there certainly will be, but I'll have to drive home first, so I'm driving duty today. So yeah, I will certainly entertain a few sherbets, and hopefully there's a few of my Celtic pals out, and I can give them absolute abuse because I've been waiting for this day for a long time.
Brian, what does this do for us now then moving forward?
It's absolutely enormous. I couldn't state any more in the build up to this, the magnitude of it. It was absolutely enormous. We could absolutely, like, they could be buried now. They could sack their manager. Things could just go Pete Tong. I mean, we're just on such a high now. We should be looking at every team in the league now, going home and away, thinking, well, if we can win at Parkhead, we can win anywhere. This should be an absolute platform for going forward now.
Yeah, absolutely should. Brian, mate, I will let you get to the car. Thanks very much for jumping on, buddy. I appreciate it. And
guys, enjoy the night.
Cheers, and you, buddy, and you. I'll phone him later on. I'll phone him at 2 a.m. see if I can get any compass mentis out of him. Look, just quickly before we go, Ian, the manager there spoke about the game needs stories, and it got stories, and he rightly mentioned Chermiti. But then the more important thing for me was he says, right, well, if we don't win on Tuesday, it's pointless.
Absolutely. And that's what we always say. As supporters, we always say that, great, we've won that now, move on to the next one. But if we lose that, what's the point in it? So we've said that about the Motherwell game. It was great, yeah. And then Celtic went and dropped points against Motherwell themselves, and we beat St Mirren. And but if we lose to Celtic, what's the point in all that happening? It's the same thing. So it's that game's done. We're done. We'll live on it for 24 hours, have a good time on it. Tomorrow morning, back you go, start training, next game. And that's all we can do until we can get through this transfer window, get some extra bodies in, and then for the remaining of the season, it's the only way we're going to be able to do it, I think. One game at a time. Europe, no longer a distraction. You play your reserves in that now and focus solely on winning this league. That's it.
100%. 100%. And he also took the blame for the first half there, Kenny.
Yeah, which every good manager should do straight away. I think we're more used to Russell Martin throwing their players under the bus if something went wrong. That I've been teaching them this and I've not done that. When go back as far as Gerrard, he would always say, "Listen, that was my fault," because the buck stops with the manager. So it was lovely to hear that nice and calm influence on the players. Yeah, agree with everything Brian says. Tuesday, that's it. You've got to win. If you win against Aberdeen, you've got to get to the break so that you've got time to get the players in and strengthen the areas where he sees we're wobbling a bit. I think Chermiti's made him maybe. He's gave him a different type of thinking. The last at least 3 games I've saw him, he's busted his back. Now he's adding goals. The best place to get the monkey off the back would be Parkhead. So I think Tuesday's got to be a win. And if we do that, you're getting into a break to maybe strengthen the team, and who knows. But I'm looking forward to Hearts dropping points today. That'd be nice.
I think there's more chance the Celtic manager keeping his job, I think, than there is a Hearts dropping points today. But listen, folks, that will do us there. I'll be back at 4 o'clock over on the members channel for your post-match phone-in, so all the members can get their thoughts. And Giza, I'll be able to settle down and calm down as well after that as well. So If you are a member, either on YouTube or Patreon, make sure you join us on the membership page at 4 p.m. If you're not, then click the link in the description now. If that's something you want to do and you want to help support a little bit, help support extra a little bit of Rangers content, you can do that now by clicking the links in the description. Come join us at 4 o'clock, and then you can have your say. Ian, Kenny, Ash, Alex, thank you very, very much for joining me on what is a monumental day for Rangers in the league as we go to their dump and I was just going to go full in there. I was going to go full rage, but I thought, no, calm down. Hit that like button, folks. Make sure that you're subscribed. We taught them a lesson in their own backyard, folks. Enjoy it, because hopefully from here on out, it just keeps getting better.